Alrighty. Hey, mages. How's it going? And welcome back. Welcome back, you. And welcome back, me, after a couple weeks off. Most of that being due to that I went to DragonCon, last week. And that was pretty fun. And then I was out for another week because I was really sick. Uh, on the way back, I started to get like a sore throat, and then um, the following days of being back, my body just decided, hey, the weather's changed a lot. We're just gonna make you delirious for a few days and have you do absolutely nothing. So that's great. Um, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I am still sick. You could probably tell by um I'm feeling a little bit I'm sounding a bit low, and I'm sounding a bit slow as well. Um and I'm going to clear my throat a lot. But I feel like I am good enough to do a stream, um a chill Sunday stream. But if you do catch me clearing my throat, or coughing, or sneezing, or farting, or dying, that's because I'm still a little bit under the weather. But overall I'm fine. So yeah, I went to DragonCon last week, and it was an experience. Um, this was I told my friend this some time ago, but DragonCon, it was overwhelming. It is the word I will use. It's overwhelming compared to other cons that I've been to. Um, there was just far more people, and it was in a hotel space, which is something I am not familiar with. Usually, the cons that I go to are in convention centers, and they have their own structures, whereas this one is in a hotel space, in multiple hotel spaces within a couple of blocks, um, which I don't know, felt strange to me. This felt like a very more advanced con compared to, like, say, Comic Con or PAX, or smaller fandom cons. Just because there's just so many more people, and I think because of that, there's just so much having to wait to travel between places. And it's a total line con. A lot of people like to make the joke, yeah, we're in line con because there's lines everywhere. Um, and when I go to a panel or an event at a con, I have to wait in line for a long time, an hour or maybe more. At DragonCon, it was overwhelming, in that it was line con all the time, even when you're just walking from one place to another. It's so insane. It's such a huge crowded space that it was the first time I actually felt sensory overload with the amount of noise and congestion there was. It's insane. It was like a party that never stopped, and I even felt that way since the Thursday of that convention. On a Thursday afternoon, there was already so many people. Um, the line to pick up your badge at a Thursday covered 2.5 entire city blocks, which I thought was very impressive. And also, like, how the hell did they manage to control it? They control it very well. People at that con were actually very, very, like, aware that it was gonna get really busy, because they know, they've been there. I'm guessing most of them have been there. Um, so it they know how to pick up after themselves, right? They know how to manage themselves. as a crowd, which is also impressive. It's impressive. Con people, like, they're really nice. They're really nice, and they know how to, like, get stuff done without causing too much disruption or anything. So yeah, I went there on Wednesday. I went to Atlanta on Wednesday, took a flight. It was just 2 hours. Very quick. Stayed at one of the hotels, not close by, but one very close to, like, the Centennial Park there. Went to I looked at the Centennial Park. I walked through it. It was very well kept. It's such a well kept park, that Centennial Park. Like, I see people caring for it every day. I'm like, half of the budget of Atlanta goes to that one small park on that upkeep. Very impressive. And then I took a trip to the Coca-Cola Museum, because you have to. That's the thing to do. It was really cool. There was a bunch of souvenirs, or not souvenirs, like relics of the past. A bunch of advertising relics. Stuff from, like, previous Olympics, Coca-Cola merchandise. A story about the history of the invention of Coca-Cola and the history of the recipe, and it was really cute and fun. There was a big presentation that you had to watch in the beginning before you take a tour. It's like a 7-minute long presentation or something, which I thought was the weakest part of the tour. I don't know, it just felt very, like, commercial-y. It's like Coke is trying to tell me, like, this 7-minute story about a bunch of people that changed their lives because of Coca-Cola, and I'm like, I don't think so. I don't believe that. Also, you don't have to sell me on Coke. Coca-Cola, you already won. You already won capitalism. You don't have to sell me anymore. Just give me the product. We went through this whole, like, museum type thing. It was really nice. And then at the end, they let you do a bunch of tastings. There's like 50 or so different Coke products. Not Coke specifically, but Coke products that you get to taste from all over the world. For the most part, they were either fine or pretty good. Some were really bad. There was one soda from Italy that just tasted absolutely bitter, and it is infamous for being incredibly bitter, and it made my tongue very sad for a good 30 seconds. It was very impressive on how bad it is. The winner, I'll say, from those tastings is, a lot of people say it's the kiwi Fanta from Chile, I think. No, Philippines, I think. But the real winner is cucumber Sprite from Romania. Cucumber Sprite is amazing. It tastes really good, and it doesn't taste that sweet at all. It's very bubbly, without being too sweet. And that blew my mind. And I'm like, I want to drink that forever, but I can't, because I have to taste 30 more of these drinks. So yeah, the Coke Museum was pretty fun. Right next to it is the Georgia Aquarium, which was also fantastic. During the convention, they had 2 separate events. I think this was an event that they had in general. They had a cross promotion with Animal Crossing. So every single exhibit at the aquarium had a plaque that has Blathers from Animal Crossing talking about that fish from that exhibit, as if, he was talking to you about it. So it's like flavor text from him, and also a bit of flavor text from aquarium staff, which I thought okay, that's the cutest thing ever, and that's also like really clever. There was also an event that happened at the same time just for the con itself. There was an FF14 event where you go on a quest, like an actual you accept an FF14 quest, and you have to find the real life equivalent of the fish that is in FF14. Like a little scavenger hunt, which I thought was pretty cute as well. You get a nice little ribbon out of it. I couldn't do it. It was too hard. I'm not familiar with the fish. I've done a lot of fishing in 14, but I have not, I'm not familiar with them. I'm not familiar with fish in general, so They also had a bunch of sharks. We saw a dolphin show. It was pretty awesome. They had a lot of fish. Those place where you could like touch a ray fish. Pretty awesome stuff. So yeah, that's Atlanta in general. I didn't go much beyond that. Because it was really hot that week in Atlanta. It was like it was touching 100 degrees, and I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere that's not air conditioned. That's not like 5 minutes to an air conditioned room. So I didn't get the full like Atlanta experience when it comes to food. I really wanted to like get some nice like Southern Comfort soul food there, but I just didn't want to travel so far out in the heat. Convention itself was pretty nice. There was a lot of events. That went on. I only went to a few of them, mostly because it was either very accessible, like I was close by to it, or it actually allowed me to go in. There was a few panels that I couldn't be able to go in because it was capped, which made me kind of sad. Strangely, I can't remember most of them. Most of the places I went. There was like a gladiator place, where guys in full metal armor were duking it out. I went to a ribbon swap meet. So something that I learned is that DragonCon is a ribbon con, in that you can put a lot of ribbons onto your badge and it looks really stupid and awesome. Apparently they do this in the West a lot more, I've heard. So that's why I'm not familiar with it. But I got my badge over here. It's really cute. The badge itself is really like quality. It looks really awesome. It's a cool dragon. And it's shiny too. And then I got a bunch of ribbons attached to it. I got a bunch more. I got a bunch more ribbons that are not on this. But it was actually so fun collecting those, because I then realized that ribbons at that convention is like, it's actually worth like gold. It has monetary value. There's a whole economy based on ribbons that you can like trade and sell, and like it's crazy. I wish more conventions here in the East do these as well. What else? Oh yeah. I did. The convention also had a blood drive, and I decided to give blood for the first time. And I didn't do it out of the good of my heart. I did it for two reasons. One is that I wanted to do it for the experience. I wanted to do it for the experience, and because I always wanted to see what it felt like to donate blood. My workplace always does blood drives, and I always wanted to go to one, but I never had the chance to, or I was always too tired to go. So I did it for the XP. The other reason is because they gave away these really cool t-shirts. It's a really badass shirt with like a flame dragon, like a bunch of flame dragons looking at you, and it's so cool. I'll share it on social media and stuff. I don't have it on me, but I'm like, that was the really good incentive. It would be really weird if it was like money or something like of monetary value, but the shirts themselves were of good quality, one, and the design on it is super rad. The actual blood donation, it was very short. It was very short. It was like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and I got really lightheaded at the end. The assistant who took care of me was nice and made sure I didn't pass out. But I was fine. I was back to 100% soon after I got like a cookie or something and got the shirt. And I felt really like proud of doing that. I'm glad I did it. Hey Nate, big bear hugs. How are you, buddy? Welcome. Just talking about DragonCon. And I was just talking about how I gave blood at a blood drive. Glad I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was a couple of days ago. A couple of days ago, I was delirious. But now I'm just a little bit sniffly and coughy. But I'm fine in general. Oh no, it's coming back. Let's see. Anything else that happened? I went to a marketplace. The marketplace at DragonCon was really interesting because it's in a completely separate building from anything else. It was inside Atlanta's America Mart. I think what it's called, that's what it's called. It's a building space that's specifically designed to you can rent out a space to sell your stuff for like a couple of days. It's like a farmer's market like kind of situation where it's like you can set up booths in a building space for events like this. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of great stuff that I really wanted to buy from a lot of places. I wanted to buy a lot of plushies, clothing. I really wanted to like deck out my outfit. I was in a really nice outfit. I pretty much went in as my typical like mage hoodie thing. But I wanted to deck myself out a lot more with like belts around me and stuff. It got too expensive. I did get this. I did get these ears, which I love so much. It's headband ears from Paw Star. I went in a bunch of Paw Star accessories. The hoodie I normally wear here on streams comes from them. So when I walked in, I'm like, I looked at them, I'm like, hey guys, and they saw me and they're like, hey, nice stuff. But I got these ears from them, really cute. I got a nice collar from them. I got I think that was just it. I think it's just this and the collar and and I got a hat as well from them, like this color but like a hat version. I also got like a tankard from like a tankard mug from Wild Bill Soda. I think that's what they're called, Bill's Wild Soda. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. It was like 3 floors of building space, huge building space, and it was a bunch of booths back to back. And my favorite, or not my favorite part, but the thing that I really enjoyed the most about it is that there's no like, there was either no or there was like very little reseller stores. Because I know that in like say Comic-Con, there's a bunch of stores, there's a bunch of booths that have resellers. Like they would sell a bunch of like crappy t-shirts or plushies or what have you that you can get at like GameStop or whatever. And I always hated that because those booths would take up a lot of space. They would rent out a huge space just to sell reselling crap. But the one at DragonCon, it was like, no, it's made by legit people that have their own like little like Etsy shops and like, or they're like legit shops. Really awesome stuff. One thing I did miss out is that I'm pretty sure that DragonCon had a lot of parties and like dance events that you can go to. I didn't go to any of them. I couldn't find them. Either I couldn't find them or I just wasn't in the right mood to go to them. I don't know. Being 28, I can't really go out to do stuff late at night anymore. I don't know, my body and or mind just decides to be like, nah, let's just stay inside instead. Let's just stay in the hotel room, buy a 6-pack, just stay in the hotel room and just like play Yakuza on your phone. Which was also a good time. But yeah, overall, DragonCon was pretty cool. It was very overwhelming, as I mentioned, because of the people. But it was a party. The vibes were nothing like I ever seen in other conventions before. It was very cozy's not the right word, but it was more alive. It was more like I really dig it. All right. That's about it. I'll talk a bit more about it over time. I need to like collect my thoughts some more. Also, I'm very tired, so I'm a bit scatterbrained. I'm gonna get started now. And 25 minutes in, we're gonna get started now with I Want to Hug That Gator. I'll like, if I upload this to you, or when I upload this to YouTube, I'll like put a timestamp on this. But I'm gonna start. I want to hug that gator. And I'm gonna do that right now. Oh no! It crashed. All right, back to the camera we go. Now it decides to crash. All right, hold on. I got this. I could do it. I could do this. We just have to believe. Oh. Yeah. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it crashed again. Why is that? Why is it doing that? That's so weird. It just decided to crash. I didn't do anything. Okay. Put you over to the TV. Hey, there we go. OBS added again? No, it's the game itself. The game itself just poofed. For once, I don't think it's OBS's fault. Don't worry, OBS. You're not a total piece of shit today. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember where I was last time, which was... So, we are Inko. We are sort of cool guy, except we're not. Photographer, huge nerd. Wants to make friends, memories, be the coolest photographer in the school. We met a bunch of people. We met Ben, school prez, kind of a nerd. Damien, the jock guy, kind of a doof. Liz, one of their pals, kind of unique, don't know much about her yet. And Olivia, Gator girl, very reclusive, but very interesting. Maybe we'll get to be friends. Maybe more than that. Alright? And then we tried to talk to her, we tried to talk to Olivia. She hates my guts. Super hates my guts. But maybe there's something there between us. Who knows? So, it is our mission to get her to talk to us and have her say, like, more than 5 words at a time. Pretty much. Alright. So this was after, Idenkin's class. So it was, we had our little fight. I was being a little weirdo, staring at her in Idenkin's class. And Idenkin was like, hey, maybe you should try, you know, being pals. Oh, hell yeah. So, I managed to avoid getting stuck in a frenzy by shuffling along the wall, the long way around the lunchroom. Oh yeah, it's also lunchtime now. It's a bit longer, but at least there is less risk of getting used as an improvised meat club. Hey, why don't I just go in through the courtyard? I mean, it's right there next to the table. Damn it! Oh, that's okay. I'm still new to the school. I actually do that a lot. I was new. Every time when I'm new to a school, I'm always like, I'm pretty sure there's a shorter way to go through this stupid maze thing. But I'm familiar with the one way that I found. Anyways, next time. Hey, is there a palm tree or something by the table now? Or... never seen one with a trunk that's green. I get around the last of the crowd and approach the table. And Damien's here, chowing down on a sandwich stacked with various meats. And like yesterday, Olivia's already at the table. Sup? Hey, Damien, you seen Liz? Thought she was gonna join us for lunch. Thought she was joining us for lunch. Without a word, Damien points to the palm tree next to us. Oh crap, that's no tree. I look up to see Liz's head in the rafters, prodding at the vines on the ceiling. Oh, I'm guessing that is your lunch. I gotcha. The ceiling was a lot lower in the computer lab, so I couldn't tell as easily, but that neck is long. That neck be thick. Anyways. Hey, Liz. Oh, hey, Inko. Couldn't see you from up here till I heard you. Well, guess I'll go ahead and get my food from the vending machines again, cause sure as hell ain't gonna go through that crowd of them just murdering me. Also, did we establish that the food served here is like not edible for him, or like are we just gonna avoid food because of the line? I'll just go get a Snickers. Screw it. Making my way over to the vending machines, I do the same song and dance that I did last time. A card swipe, and a few button presses later earn me a couple cans of soda, 2 bags of chips, and a few candy bars. It's like when the teacher asks you if you brought enough candy for everyone, only now it's true. And you better damn make sure it's not like a Mounds bar or anything. Come on, don't be like that. Give us that good shit. Give us that Snickers. Give us that Snickers bar. Let's go. I head back to our table, the bundle of foodstuff in my makeshift pouch, and distribute them. Olivia gets her share, but she doesn't say anything. Because of course she doesn't. Because, yeah. Oh, sweet. Why thank you, Inko. Damien, if you could be so kind. Already on it. Damien cracks open a can of soda just as Liz lowers her head next to him. She's wearing a novelty soda cap. Oh, like that. Gotcha. He then speed swaps the old can with the new one, almost like he's wrapping wheels on a Formula 1 racer. Like pit crew. There we go, new soda. Thank you. No problemo. Liz's head cranes back up to the top of the ceiling, to continue eating the foliage. So, Nico, how's the day been so far? It's been pretty decent, I'd say. I'm mostly looking forward to photography, since Ben will show me some good photo spots. Oh yeah, and because we're slowly learning that all these people have some sort of history together. We asked Ben last time on, hey, what's the deal with you guys? And Ben got really apprehensive. So he might not like me as much anymore. Cool. Damien just nods as he continues to munch on his sandwich. I think he zoned out about halfway through my sentence. Oh, and also Liz helped me submit my contest entry. Awesome. Can always rely on Liz to help you out. Flattery will get you nowhere, Damien. Yeah, but it's the only skill I got. That's like, yeah, but I'm only good at being a himbo. You know that. Just saying the honest truth. Liz entered the contest too, right? Everyone must be trying to win that cash prize. The money's okay. It's only like, what, $500? Liz, but as a teenager, $500 is like $1 million. Liz comes down again with a mouthful of leaves. Her hands hold up a tray with each segment filled with a different sauce. But the real prize is having your submission featured on the Sponsors magazine cover in a featured article. That is a really cool prize. That should have told me beforehand. Oh, right, with the leaves and stuff. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna go back to that. Can I go back to that? That's fine. How is she still articulate with all those leaves in your mouth? Do you have any idea how great that looks on her resume? Heck, I could probably get a scholarship with that alone. Oh, you really got all this planned out. What'd you submit? She takes a moment to swallow her salad and then shares a huge grin. I submitted my best digital art piece. Whoa. Ooh, what is it? Here. The tray is set aside so she can bring out her phone to show Damien and me her entry. It looks to be a village townhouse piece. Very rustic and classy. It looks pretty good. Yo, that's so cool. Oh, that looks so realistic.
thanks. It took me about a week to really blend some of the more fanciful elements into each other. I based it off my grandfather's home from the old country.
Oh, this is amazing! You can't even tell that this whole thing's digital art at all. Man, this is like photoshopped really good.
I'm sorry? What?
Excuse me. Damien grabs hold of Liz's phone and turns towards Olivia. Hey, Olivia! She jumps up, having been suddenly made relevant to the conversation she was just spectating. I feel that, for real. What? I'm not giving these chips back, they're mine. I was just gonna show you Liz's entry. Olivia narrows her eyes and leans over to see the image on Liz's phone. She then looks up and gives Damien a quick nod before returning to eat her chips. Damien's smile falters a little at her minimal response, though he's back to his usual grin as Liz takes back her phone. They're so like drained from Olivia. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they would have been able to they should have been used to this by now, right? Like they've been hanging out for a while now. But wow, Liz, I didn't know you were so into digital painting. It looks great. Do you plan on being an artist after graduating?
Oh, thanks. Oh, well, no. I don't plan on being an artist per se. The plan was to be an antiques dealer, specifically with art.
What's that mean?
It means she buys the splattered canvases that everyone else just uses for money laundering. No, but it'll be the real deal stuff. There's a real market out there for it.
But Damien's not wrong either. Damien, he's super for real.
So I'm taking the AP business class and using the school's prestigious art program. That's actually why I picked this place out. There's a real elite selection of graduates out from here.
Oh, so you're the school treasurer too, right? That would make sense if you're into that field of management.
Sure am. I'm doing everything to make sure I'm ready for the real deal. I do love painting though. It's just not an ends to a means. Maybe that's why I want to get into trading? I can get the right people the right art they need.
Yeah. It's very thoughtful. That's very well planned and articulate. Huh. Very thoughtful. I should start thinking of my future some more. That's actually very impressive for what I assume is a 17, 18-year-old. That's insane. You have your whole life planned out now. Amazing. Wonder what Olivia thinks about all this. If it even interests her. Damien is just exaggeratedly nodding his head up and down, and I don't know if he's agreeing with Liz or just headbanging to some tune playing in his head. Probably the latter. Huh? I looked to the side to see Olivia staring down the chips bag, looking pensive. I guess I'm not the only one that's a bit worried about our long-term plans after school, compared to Liz. Honestly, yeah, Olivia's got the right idea, or she's got the right feeling. Nothing feels worse than talking to someone that has everything planned out by the letter and they're good to go and they feel confident, and you're like, I just want to like pass this class. I want to get like at least a C in this on this essay and like just pass the year. I don't know what college I want to go to. I just want to go to a college kind of thing going on. But we got the whole year still. What about you, Damien?
Don't really have a big goal set. Only reason I'm going here is because it's the closest school to our home, and that's super valid, and I love that.
Damien, you know I keep telling you about planning ahead.
I know, but I like keeping my options open. And my options are the most convenient for me in the short term.
So what are that sounds condescending, but it's not. So what are you doing in school?
I just picked out any classes that seemed interesting to me. Though I gotta say, home economics class is pretty fun. I get to make food in class and eat it too.
From learning skills in a class like that, you'd be the perfect husband.
Yeah. Total husbando material right here. Wait, what?
What? I'm gonna go back to eating my leaves. But to get back to my point, that art contest. If I win and get that interview, oh, it's an insane advantage. I'll say. So, by the way, Olivia, did you submit something for the art contest? Oh. She looks away, slightly deflated. No. Really? Oh, is that a problem? Oh crap, I might have a chance then. Oh really? Oh, she's that good, huh? I mean, she did have the painting in front of the principal's office. I think that was her.
Hey Liz, that sounds a certain way.
It sure does.
Ah, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Olivia rolls her eyes and merely goes back to munching on her chips. Hell yeah, that's my plan. My plan right now is to finish this bag of chips. Mr. Idekin said you were really into painting. And I really like that portrait of me you made. Oh shit. She doesn't do that for anybody. Is what I'm getting at here.
Whoa, she what?
So, I pretty much killed her, and she's gonna kill me back. Her suspicious leer is now replaced by a murderous gaze, a murderous glare. Super dead. Yep. Lunch is the perfect time to eat my feet. Put my food in my mouth. Time to get killed. They don't seem to mind though. Haven't really seen any of her real work, only something she'd done out of boredom. No, you've seen the one in the principal's office, but she doesn't know that. Olivia's eyes close as she inhales deeply, the air of neutrality returning to her once she reopens them. She looks me up and down again, as though something will be different this time. Just can't. What's that mean? Besides, even if I could, they're gonna be looking for the best artists here, so you gotta show to them how good your art is. but I just don't want them to look at me and feel like they have to give me a reward out of pity. Because the wheelchair?
Damien's face is frozen mid-bite, his sandwich losing its meat integrity by the second as his eyes flick between Olivia and I.
Bro, it's not like we banged or anything, relax. I could practically hear the blaring alarm in his head
As his brain catches fire trying to connect dots.
I just want to be judged for my art, and not...
Olivia struggles to formulate the next few words and lets out a weary sigh.
It would just feel undeserved.
How?
Yeah, how?
Damien?
Shush. Shush you.
Has that ever happened before? Do people really do that?
Oh yeah, all the time. You weren't there for it. Some losers used to even tell me to take advantage of it. Why not take advantage of it? No, you don't say that. That was a bad move. Yeah. Dude, seriously? Aren't you a photographer? Aren't you an artist? Don't you know anything about integrity? Why? So I constantly get reminded of myself? So I can't separate myself from my work? So I can get complacent being worse? So I can eventually rely on it? So the playing field can be even? That is a lot all at once. But yeah, you called this. You asked for this. You literally asked for this. I'm not even sure I got all that, but I definitely touched a nerve I shouldn't have. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. Olivia brushes her hair down. Look, I don't want to get rewards and praise I haven't earned. I'm seriously not that good. I really wouldn't win.
She sighs and takes a long sip of cola.
Can I see some of your work? I would love you to prove me wrong. That's actually a nice thing. That would be like a thing to say. It's like, okay, maybe I screwed up. Can you prove me wrong and show me your work? No. Man, she just shouldn't. She really shouldn't put herself down like that. But considering that I did sound like a prick for a second, that's understandable. I get it. A lot of students here are crazy good at art. Some are probably better than I will ever be, and they're just starting. It's pretty scary to think about. I mean, like that landscape of the city near the principal's office? Oh man, whoever painted that, genius. Masterful. Man, that person will go off to do really great things. Landscape? Hold on. I took a shot of it. I forgot he did. It's a bit tough getting my camera out now with all the books I needed for class in the way. I lay out the contents of my backpack, taking the treasured DSLR out last. After finding the shot in question in the menus, I turn the display towards everyone else so they can see the glamour shots. A freshman made this painting. They made that painting. Just from looking at it, I could see why it won first place. Incredible. I drew that. Oh. Oh. Well, her name is on it, isn't it? My brain finally makes the connections with the signature on the mural. Where neurons are connecting, signals are processing. That was you? Is that much of a shocker to you? Quite a bit, yeah. It looks amazing. Looks great. What are you talking about? I mean, it's whatever. I had to have some dumb guide help me out, so it wasn't like I was the one who did it all. So, when you say you can't enter, is it because you already won once? Yeah. Yeah, basically. She looks away from us, eating her chips in silence. I've heard the expression of being one's worst critic, but I never expect Olivia to kick herself this hard. I mean, yeah, there's the feeling of, you know, quit while you're ahead, quit while you're, you know, while you've won, kind of thing. I'm mentally kicking myself thrice over just for thinking that last part. What? Something wrong, Liz? Did she bite her tongue or something? Why is she imitating one of those picture plans right now? Liz? What's wrong with the look, what's with the look, long neck?
Just surprised to see you in better spirits is all.
You're making it weird. Don't make it weird. Yeah, it's been ages, Olivia. To think a Randy like Inky here got you to open up like this in just 2 days. He gestures to me. It's like, It's like, what? What'd you do, man? What'd you do? What buttons did you press on her? It's like, dude, relax. The girl in question freezes. Damien's thoughtless comments having thrust her into self-awareness. Yeah, like, dude, shut your mouth. And she leaves. And she just leaves. Great, good job, man. Olivia, wait! And she's gone. Like, bruh. Well, she did give a warning. Yeah. I was just excited she was making good progress. Yeah, but you just let it happen naturally. He can't help himself. He's very emotional. The rest of lunch we'd spent trying to talk about Liz's art process. Damien looked like he wanted to try to bring Olivia back to the conversation, but no one had any idea where she had gone. Still, part of me thinks she wants to talk. So why doesn't she? Sadly, a question for another time, as Olivia's departure seems to signal the end of lunch. At least Liz and Damien wave goodbye. Don't worry, we still have class with her, so actually we have 2 classes with her, so we'll find out eventually. Leaving me to clean up all the trash from the table. Great, thanks guys. Including everything I'd removed from my backpack. Darn it. Hopefully no one took anything from my pack. Out of confusion. Doing great so far. I'm not coughing and dying. Photography class comes and goes. Since we're partners, Idekin gives Ben and I the green light to walk around the campus. Right, so this is our assignment. Idekin gives Ben and I working together. We're gonna create a really cool photo of the campus. Ben shows me around to see his prime photo spots and such, and as such, becomes my impromptu tour guide. And hopefully Ben doesn't hate me still for prodding into the group's past relationships. It's actually pretty neat to see parts of the school I haven't explored yet until now. Places like the music hall and recreational pool were the most interesting to see. God, I love these backgrounds so much. These backgrounds are hilarious. Not these ones, but like the ones inside the classroom where it's like janky, generic art. Love those the most, but these are the best as well. Currently at the courtyard, Ben points out the views of the outer landscapes around the school. No wonder why Ben was eager to show me. These views are impeccable. This Dino Town is a really beautiful Dino Town. But while he's explaining the image he has in his head, my mind still wanders back to Olivia. I wonder what I did to make her express herself so much. I mean, above all else, you are human. Literally, you are a unique thing. Like, imagine like a dinosaur went into an all-human school, and like the most introverted, reclusive person is like, "Whoa, dinosaur." I mean, that's most of us, right? That's that's most of us. Inko. Huh? What? I was asking if you'd be available sometime during the weekend to take photos. Yeah, I'm free on Saturday. Excellent. We can meet up back here. Sounds good. As I head back to class, I begin to think if there's something I could do in history class. We will see. Hilarity will ensue. Back in history class, Miss Procklin continues prating on about... And after a final offensive that left the entire city of Triceptus destroyed, the Chictonian hegemony was defeated, bringing an end to their crimes against both Dino and humankind. With that, the Dino-Human War came to an end, and peace was finally declared after 10 years of strife. Yo, this is awesome. Can Cavemon actually legit write an entire lore behind the 10-year Dino-Human War? Of course, there was a matter of rebuilding and dousing all those fires until all those fires still burning, as well what to do with all the bodies and should probably care more about Procklin's lecture, since history has extremely strong cultural connotations, but man, is it boring. Ugh. But honestly, Dino-Human War lore, give me that. Give me that Dino-Human lore. Ahead of me, Olivia has returned to her default, sullen, deflated gloom. She's not glaring back at me, so she's probably over whatever that was. Or she still doesn't know that I'm here. Or she doesn't, care. Or she still hates you, She knows, but she still hates you. Or she doesn't hate you, she's like guarded again. Boy, will that be entertaining to see if she eventually finds out that I'm also here. Assuming I don't end up with a mechanical pencil jammed through a lens. The other students are similarly bored, only occasionally marking down something whenever it sounds like it'll be on a review sheet at the end of the week. There is, of course, no more note passing today. Don't want to get killed. don't want to get sniped through the window by Sully. But Mrs. Prockling's effusion yesterday must have been on their minds. Must still be on their minds. There won't be any more chances given, and even though she doesn't seem threatening on her own, the consequences would be dire. Remember, the kid talked shit last time? Sully threw a ball through the window, that kid died. Especially if she can call Sully over like her own personal enforcer. There's simply no getting around it. This is just a period we'll have to sit through. And there isn't even any solidarity to be had in our shared misery. Oh, that sucks. It's simply the reality of high school history class. The only saving grace is that she isn't stalking around the room looking for us to do something wrong. Instead, we're being lectured at. Hey, it could be worse. You could have the mean teacher that's just looking for trouble. You just have a boring class that, as far as classes go, that's normal. My hand mechanically copies down whatever she's written on the board. And while I should also be paying attention to what Miss Prockling is saying, I'm more than certain that we'll be reading the exact same things from our heavy textbook. So my eyes wander away from her and the board to scan over my peers, all equally as bored and feigning interest. Eventually, there's a bit of movement ahead of me. Olivia, what's she up to now? What are you doing, girl? Olivia folds a sheet of notebook paper back and forth discreetly, creating a deep crease. Ayo, origami? Or paper airplane? Then she licks her finger and runs it along the crease and gently pulls. Oyo? The paper rips along the seam silently. Oh shit. Oh, she really risking it? What's she even got to gain? It's just a no-passing game. Maybe she feels bad because she got caught yesterday? Oh boy. Oh, that's crazy. Olivia passes the note to her left. The student next to her raises an eyebrow, but surprisingly takes the note, and immediately passes on without looking at it. One by one, my classmates pass the note right along to the next. Oh shit. Nobody dares to open the note and write something in it. Hell no, everyone's buttholes clenched. I surreptitiously keep the track of the note in the corner of my eye as it makes the circuit around the room. Thankfully, Miss Prockling's eyes are focused on the board when I feel a tap on my shoulder. Oh shit. I reach for my ear, as if to give it a scratch, and the folded page is pushed into my waiting fingers and against my ear. As I feel an edge grind against my earlobe, I chew my lip just to keep the hiss of pain contained. Probably unintentional, but a paper cut still stings bad, especially on a fleshy part. Oh man, oh that's visible. Oh no. My fingers toy with the bundle of paper now at my desk. No one else had bothered with it. I wouldn't exactly call it an empty canvas, but there could be a lot of potential here. There's a crumpling noise between my fingertips. Must have unfolded it while I was thinking. Looking at the sole doodle on the sheet, I see a pretty simple rat, drawing with a very realistic hand next to it giving a thumbs up. There's plenty of space this time, and Miss Prockling is preoccupied at the front. I doubt she'd even notice. The temptation is there, making my fingers itch at finally getting a real chance to do something in this sleep-inducing class. In fact, I have the perfect idea in mind that would definitely catch Olivia's attention. If that doesn't ruin everything, that is. She's not uncompassionate, but Miss Prockling has a lot less tolerance for horseplay in her class. Screw it. I will draw... I'll draw stupid, sexy dino images on this note. We probably wouldn't get another chance. And going by Culture's solely one chance policy, and how these guys aren't even considering playing along, I bet it wouldn't be pretty. Kind of makes me concerned for Olivia. I could just hold on to the note and give it back after class? Heck, Olivia would never even know. But I want her to know, though. I don't think she even knows I'm in this class. No, she knows. She knows. Damn. I'm gonna draw the Gator girl on a half pipe. Why on a half pipe? What if she skates? Hell yeah. Olivia's standing on a skateboard. Being rad as shit. Let's do it. What's the life without a bit of risk, am I right? Besides, it's gonna be the first time I'm gonna get into trouble in class, right? This is my one chance. Everyone gets one. I wait for Mrs. Prockling to start a new tangent to make sure I still have enough time. She just said something about the single continent movement. Whatever, time to move. It's gonna be basically a stick figure, but it's just a doodle. If only you could doodle a photograph. I'm not sure what I mean by that. Don't worry about it. I'm just being an idiot. I also don't know how to draw a wheelchair. So for the thumbnail, I actually tried to draw Olivia. And I also tried to include like the back part of the wheelchair, and I'm like, how? So I get it. In the end, it looks more like an abstract depiction of a bow-legged T-Rex than what I wanted. Whatever, you dinos are all the same to me. Whoops. It'll have to do. I check it over one last time as if I had the conceptualization to improve it. Ah, well. I pass the note forwards, careful to not notify the teacher. Olivia takes the note over her shoulder, once more not checking it. She seems to deflate a bit on opening the note. Probably because of all the blank space. Doesn't look like she recognizes whatever I did either. Maybe I should talk about it with her after class? I don't know. Seems like an okay thing to do. I mean, she just... Oh, she passed the note again! What? Just what? Once more, the process of students taking the note and passing it along without looking at it. Although this time, it's a little more collectively annoyed. It probably won't go around again. Why the heck would Olivia send a note around again? Nobody's gonna change her mind and drawing something now. Is it the desperation? The thoughtlessness? Whatever it is, the note's coming my way again. Once I take it, I confirm that yes, once again, nobody else wrote anything. However, there is a new doodle of a rat with a flamethrower from Olivia. Yo, that's awesome! I wish I can see that. I want to see the rat with the flamethrower. Hell yeah, flamethrower rat. Cute. Alright. Guess this time I'll draw.
How about adding myself to the sketch of the half-pipe? This time, I just depict myself as a stick figure. No use trying to go outside my skill level for a note-passing game. Simple enough to do. I even include my cool sunglasses. Heck, I should also include my bomb-ass jacket.
I love his grin. Yeah, I'm liking this. I like this shit. Maybe I should also make sure Miss Prockling isn't looking my way. Maybe I shouldn't, like, grin widely like an asshole. Acting all suspicious. Yeah. She's not right now. Good. I'm in luck. Alright, time to pass the note on. I pass the note forward once more. Olivia pinches the note between two fingers, still not looking back. I keep saying that, but I guess it's not weird. I mean, why would you look back in that situation? Also, can we just take a moment and say how ballsy Olivia is doing all this? She's sitting in like the front row, or at least in the first two rows is what I'm getting, is what I'm like assuming this is happening. She's doing all this in front of the teacher. That's amazing. She checks the note and looks a bit down again. She glances up to the corner I'd drawn in. Oh! That actually scared the shit out of me. I nearly fall out of my seat from the sudden loud noise. There's a moment of unwavering silence before a voice speaks up. Mrs. Halford. Fuck. The girl in question shrinks in her seat in embarrassment. Sorry, Miss Prockling. I saw a spider. Miss Prockling simply sighs, muttering to herself and turning her attention back to writing more notes on the board. She turns her head back slowly, just enough to be able to make eye contact with me. Aww. Whew, okay. She just got surprised. Prockling didn't actually catch her. She just made a noise. Okay. While she eyes me with judging contempt and curiosity, I see her hand is tenderly massaging the tip of her tail. Looking at the floor, I think she managed to ship the linoleum. As soon as Prockling turns around to continue teaching, Olivia scribbles something down. She turns to look at me once more, hesitating. Then she flicks the note in my direction. Oh, oh, okay. It completely misses me. Ballsy. I tried to catch it midair, but end up slamming my face onto my desk to get it. Oh, I don't even have to read what happens next. Oh. Mr. Nito, what was that noise? I palmed the note into my sleeve and strained to keep my injured eye open. The teacher probably meant the foot stomping. I found a spider, Miss Prockling. Olivia, you're all good. I found it. Killed it. You're fine. Like 3 rows back. Yeah, the spider just flew here. I got it. It's under my shoe. Don't worry about it. The teacher grimaces. That better be cleaned up by the end of class then, Mr. Nito. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I breathe a sigh of relief as my excuse weathers Mrs. Prockling's stare. She turns a few pages in a textbook lying on her desk, instructing the class to do the same as she searches for something. She's distracted, I could finally see what Olivia drew. There's now a surprisingly detailed dodgeball whizzing towards my stick figure's head. She hates me. She hates me. I mean, I want to be upset, but I find myself admiring her motion lines. Seriously, she should be an animator. I mull over what to add and settle on giving the large rat sunglasses as well. A few seconds later, he looks twice as cool as before. What can I say? I know what makes things cool. I look up to Olivia, pondering on how to get it back to her when a sinister idea comes to mind. No. No, 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 no. Damn. Her hood hangs open as it rests on her back. It's a tough shot. But... No, come on. Bingo. Olivia scratches at the back of her neck and finds the note. She looks back with squinted eyes, judging my intent and scanning me for foul play. She mouths something at me. A question, I think, but I'm not the most apt lip reader. Especially when said lips are thrice as long as a human's, like... Nope, can't read dino lips, sorry. Or whatever, snoots. Can't read snoot. Still, she unfolds the page, and seconds later, she already added a new sketch and folded it up. The note lands neatly on my desk this time, and I inspect the latest addition. More rats are doing decidedly non-rat activities. I wonder if she'd think of a cat this time. This is so stupid. We continue passing the sheet back and forth and adding new sketches and adding onto others. My fingers are starting to tire when Miss Broccoli addresses Olivia.
Alright, Mrs. Halford, you may leave now. Everyone else, you may take the last 5 minutes to start on your homework.
Olivia takes her time to pack away her supplies, occasionally glancing my way. Gone is the paranoia, and it's now become just plain confusion. Okay, good. We went from shitting my pants scared to okay, this is like weirdly awkward. Cool. As if I wouldn't play the duel game thing with her. Even if she wheels out the room, I notice her eyes are still on me. Oh yeah, she's super into me. Or she super hates me. Or she hates that she hates that she's into me. I give her a wave goodbye, and she seems shocked by that, turning her head and finally passing through the doorway. Right then, homework. Oof. Ah, crap. I forgot what the homework was. It only now occurs to me that there's a pretty good reason the teacher doesn't want me slacking off during class. Doesn't want us slacking off during class. For the last 5 minutes, I try to speed read the second chapter in its entirety. his mad face. Failing to get any good information to use for today's homework, I resolve to just check online for a lecture that's not as boring. Maybe one with some good animation even. You could make history class a lot more fun just by adding like cool animations, cool slides. Or you can like Or you can like retell it in like a drunk history kind of way, where it's like you can give off a few swears, and you can like ad-lib some stuff, and it would be and make it funny, but still like keeping the material. When the rest of us are finally excused, I realize that I still got the page full of doodles. Considering all the stuff on it, it'd feel like a waste to just toss it away. I decide to keep it, slipping it onto one of my binder's extra plastic sleeves. With everything safely packed away, I shoulder my backpack and exit the room. Phew. Man. Now I get why Olivia gets to leave some classes early. The halls are so packed and chaotic. Once class ends, I always end up being pushed around by rowdy students heading towards their next classes. Yeah, that's what I also thought. Once school ends, it's even worse. When I saw it yesterday, it was something else. The word riptide comes to mind. I ended up just waiting around for a few minutes for the flow to die down. It's looking like that's just going to be my routine now. I passed by a few more art displays on my way to the on the way to the stairs, back down to the first floor. This isn't the art wing, but there's still a bunch of displays up. Maybe there simply isn't enough space? Something presses into my chest and lurches me to a stop. Hey! Hey, girl! It's Olivia, holding an arm out to stop me. She's still staring up at me, though less suspiciously. Hi. Her jaws open, but no sound comes out. Oh, it's awkward. She realizes her hand is still out, and it retracts awkwardly, indecisively darting between her hoodie pocket and her armrest. Is she expecting something? Oh man, this tension is Oh, the note maybe. Hey, you could have told me. Huh? That you were in Miss Prockling's class too. You could have mentioned that. Oh, sorry. I guess I was sort of aiming for a bit of a dramatic reveal here. I don't know, like... I used to do that too. I was in college. Had a friend, or like a roommate that we were like, I found out that we were in the same class, and I'm like, decided to like write a message. It's like, hey, it was a coding class, and we were sharing each other's code, and I put it back to him, and I wrote in a comment, hey, it's me. Your code sucks, Lamau. Oh yeah, totally. She brushes her hair aside. Well, whatever. Later, I guess. Hey, why'd you stop me out here? Oh, you're pushing it. She stops her chair mid-turn with gray eyes contemplating the dirty floor. I don't really get you. Olivia's eyes turned back to me, and now I could see the nervousness in her pupils. Why do you care? Why indeed? That is a question. Well, I guess the main reason is I want to be friends. With me, though? Sure. This dumb smile. Sure. Yeah. Why not? Those tiny moments in which I saw the Gator girl hyper-animate come to mind, and I can't help but smile. I can't help but imagine this Gator girl just dancing through the floor and skateboarding. those small shows of just genuine feelings. I think Mr. Idekin was right, honestly. Olivia hums in disagreement, finally turning away. Ah, crap. Maybe that was too forward of me. I swing my backpack around so I can reach inside it. I still have that note. Note? What? With the doodles? From class right now? Why? Oh, just figured you'd want it. It was fun filling it out and all. Just as I'm about to pull out my binder, the Gator girl looks back to me and shakes her head. It's just doodles. You can just throw it out. Keep it. If it's so important. For the briefest second, I swore I saw her mouth form a tiny smile. But now she's back to looking neutrally at the elevator. Huh, I didn't know the school had I mean, it would, right? It would have to. It would have to. It would have to have elevators. Also, she likes me. She immediately changed her mind. She's like, stupid doodle. Actually, you know what? Hold on to that. Why don't more people use it? Because everyone is huge and heavy. If everyone was, because everyone's huge and heavy, and it would break the elevator. She flashes a key from her pocket, or it's only accessible to her. So it's a part of her commendations. Makes sense. By now the hallway has cleared up a bit. The elevator arrives, and Olivia rolls in. She moves her arm to push the button and jams the key in some slot. What's the look for? You coming? Do I? Could I? Oh. I slide in beside Olivia just for... Okay, I wouldn't expect that either. I would just be like, okay, bye, and I'll just go take the stairs. I didn't expect her to... Okay, sure. It's probably safe to catch your foot in and just reopen, but... Man, this thing is just ancient. There's an inspection certificate lazily plastered above the door from this side, and it's covered in coffee stains and other signs of age. Is this thing really safe? Olivia shrugs. What's it gonna do? Right? If this elevator is old and it craps out and it causes an accident, what's it gonna do? Cripple me? Says Olivia. It's the What's the worst thing that happened? Our legs break? I mean, mine, yes. She eyes me with a smirk and she's smiling. This may have been a mistake. Ka-chunk. Oh, it's the one with the ka-chunk. My heart rate drops as the space around me seems to drop for a split second. Oh yeah, it's one of those freight elevators that just like drops at 1,000,000 miles an hour, but like for a split second, and then it like, oh yeah. Oh, those are the good old-fashioned elevators. Those are the non-OSHA friendly elevators that I used to love. The sound of the worn-out elevator mechanics fill the cramped space. Oh, this game's great. Oh, how slow is this thing? It's so awkward. There's nothing more awkward than being in an elevator with someone and there's nothing to talk about. I look over to Olivia. She uses this thing daily. Surely, it normally runs smoother when there's not two people in this elevator. Her mouth hangs slightly open in an amused grin watching my sudden onset claustrophobia. Relax, dude. This is normal.
Right, yeah. Alright, this is normal. It's normal. I'm cool. It's normal, yeah.
This thing's jostling around like it's about to drop us at any second. It's completely normal.
I'm normal. I'm cool. It's normal.
When we reach the bottom, the doors clunk open and I practically fall out. Olivia casually rolls from behind. Somehow, I sense it's with a degree of superiority. Anyway, see you later.
Oh, yeah, see ya.
She was smiling though, she enjoyed it. Olivia rounds a corner, and I'm left on my lonesome. My senses return to me, and I start making my way to the metro station. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's huge progress. Oh my god, I didn't even read this text. I was gonna say, yeah, so we made huge progress. with Olivia. I'm proud of that. Inko should be proud of this. This was great. Phew, okay. We're not done yet. I'm gonna say we're halfway through this stream. I'm gonna get something to drink and I will be right back. Give me 2 minutes. All right. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. So yeah, I got myself some soda and some water, because I'm sure as hell gonna need it. I also brought in a couple of things. So I mentioned before that, yeah, I got myself some extra things from Pawstar, while I was at DragonCon. One of them is this hat. It's their faux pin hat. I took off the pins. I don't care much for pins, especially on a hat. But I really like the this like purple flannel ear sting, which will be very useful for me in the coming months as it gets colder. Really cozy too. One thing that I'm really proud of getting is this DS Fusion collar from them. Someone gave me this sticker. It says "Caution may bite," because when I was at DragonCon, I was wearing my mage hoodie with the cat ears and this collar, and I was wearing a tail. It was like a full wolf's tail, and paw mitts. I was fully decked out in furry gear. That someone gave me the sticker, and it's like, yeah, because you look like a cat. I really enjoy it. It's pretty cool. Definitely gonna wear this at future cons along with my furry outfit. Speaking of which, I really enjoyed going to DragonCon so much that I am going to I'm gonna keep traveling every once in a while. In December, I already confirmed. I already booked my tickets and my flight. I'm going to Chicago for Midwest Fur Fest in December. It'll be my first time going to a furry convention, and I heard that Midwest is like one of the biggest, if not the biggest. So I'm really excited to go. And if anything, I can just explore Chicago. So that'll be fun. It's gonna be extremely cold though. Oh, it's gonna be super cold. Can't wait. But yeah, that's it. Back to the game. It keeps crashing, and I realized that I haven't saved in like a while. Oh no, shit. Oh shit. Okay. I have now established a new rule, and that is, I should probably do a quick save like every time I finish a scene. Shit. Come on. Okay, there we go. Back to it. Yeah, I didn't save this whole time. So we're gonna fast forward this. Is there a way to let's see if there's a... Is there a fast forward thing? Enable forward scroll movement. Auto forward time? Oh, but that's like... Let's see if that'll help. Okay, yeah, you know what? You know what? Oh, this is much better. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait, no, this is going... Oh, shoot. I was going backwards. Okay. Alright, no. Damn. Alright, sorry about this, guys. All this progress we made with Olivia, gone. And we'll have to do it again. So, I'm already enjoying this way more than Snoot Game. It took me a while to get there. I felt like Snoot Game was like popping off really quickly, and like the writing on it was hot and heavy. This one, it had a bit more of a slower start. See, we're already at the scene. This one had like a much slower start, but I'm really enjoying this. Like way more now. We drew with the Gator girl. And I'm mashing this enter button as fast as I possibly can. So much has happened. So much has happened in this last hour and a half of nonsense. Alright, we're back here. Cool. But yeah, she likes us. She likes us. She's still very guarded. We'll have to see why she is so guarded the way she is, but she likes us. She's smiling. Okay, there we go. Back to it. There, checkpoint. Nailed it. Record time. High self 5. Let's go. Thank you for putting up with for making me put up with that nonsense. Back to it. As I make the journey home, it strikes me how much progress I've made with Olivia. I had to make progress with her twice, but that's okay. It's definitely still in its awkward phase, but I can see that she's opened up little by little. And it's starting to become amusing seeing her get confused by my friendly gestures. All in all, got a pretty good feeling about this. Liz and Ben were overreacting though. And I'll be sure to tell them all about it. Also, I'm gonna just turn that text speed back down to whatever it was. I think it was like here. Much better. A week into September has come and gone, and I'm finally feeling acclimated to St. Hammond. Things have been going pretty smooth lately, if I do say so myself. Over the past week or so, I've been getting more and more used to my new friends, learning the new quirks of them daily over lunch and in our classes. Like Olivia's penchant for tail whips. As I sit on the metro to school, my foot comes up to prod at the tender spot on my shin. I also learned not to borrow Olivia's stuff without asking. Oh yeah. She kills me. She usually tries to keep to herself, even when we're partnered up, but I do my best to play nice. Not to say she's being rude or anything, just quiet. She keeps to herself. More and more, I kind of figured that part of her silence was just nerves. Accepting that silent facet, I think we found some small understanding between us. Just a little bit. Just a little understanding. You can have a little understanding. Enough that I think that she's starting to see me as a friend now. Among other things, Damien and Liz had given me their numbers. Nice. Or rather, Damien gave me both his and Liz's numbers. At first I thought Liz would be mad that Damien had basically doxed her, but she didn't seem to mind when he explained his reasons. I also got Ben's number since he figured we'd be doing a lot more team projects in photography class. I mean, yeah, how would you meet up on the Saturday, right? My eyes roll over to the past messages from my new friends. I became so engrossed rereading them that I nearly missed the announcement of my stop. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. The feeling of, oh man, I have friends now. Look at this. My phone is filled with new friends. I scrambled off the metro, the closing doors just catching my jacket and forcing me to yank it out before I'm dragged down the tracks. Not going to let that bring my mood down though. It's Friday, meaning after today comes the weekend. Oh yeah. It's a quick walk from the station, and I can see the school enter my field of view now. The school looks completely barren. Is it closed? Weird. I look around to some of the small stores that surround the school, the ones that are usually staffed by student workers. They're also empty. One of them has the lights on, but it just looks like the manager's looking over some paperwork inside. It's a holiday. I don't recall any announcement about a holiday today, and while I admit to have forgotten what day was in the past, I'm absolutely certain it's Friday. So where is everyone? Even the entryway to the school is barren. The door probably won't even open. Huh. Yep. Hello? I dance a bit in front of the cameras watching the door. It does not respond. Huh. You know what? Damien would know what's going on. I flip through my contacts and find Damien's number. Put the phone to my ear and pray that it picks up. After a minute or so of waiting, the dial tone cuts off and is replaced by Damien's voice. Oh my god, I didn't actually expect we would get a side-by-side thing. Also, hell yeah, I can immediately see that Damien owns what looks like a Wii and an Xbox. Yo, what's up, Nico? Hey, Damien. Hey, I'm at school right now, and it looks like no one's here. Know what that's about? Huh? What do you... There's a brief pause on the other end of the line. Oh! Didn't you hear? Hear what? Today is the last warm day of the season, so everyone's celebrating. Celebrating? Yeah, we're actually having a cookout at my place today. Say, you want to come over? The generous but spontaneous offer causes me to hesitate for a moment to respond. Thanks for the offer, Damien, but it's alright. But Olivia's here. Where's the address? give me the deets. Is what's gonna happen. Now, I wouldn't want to intrude on your guys' party. What? Nah. Hey, it's no big deal at all, my dude. My folks enjoy the company, and there's plenty to eat too. Plus, Olivia's here as well. I weigh my options. I either go to the party, or could just take the metro back home and sit in my room doing nothing. Inky, you still here, buddy? Still there, buddy? Yeah, still here. I was just clearing my schedule. What schedule? You were gonna go to school. I mean, you were gonna go to school. Just pretend that you're skipping out. You sure it wouldn't be an issue? Of course not, amigo. Friend of mine is a friend of the family. Well, alright then. Nice. I'll text you the address. See you soon, compadre. And with that, the call ends. Not a few seconds later, I get a text notification. D-Man. How can you not be great friends with this guy, and you call him D? You put D-Man in your phone book. 61-193 Crichton Road. Goes a long way around the neighbor, doesn't chain his dog, lol. Copy and paste the address on my Gruggle maps. And, looks like Damien lives pretty close to the school. Well, yeah, he said that. He mentioned that. Of course, it's a little longer taking Damien's instructions, but I'm not about to try out running a loose dog with my physique. Well, better make my way over then. Hey, yo, that's a pretty sick house. Oh, hey, soundtrack? Relax. Whoa. Alright, 161, 185, 89, 191. Here it is. 61, 193. The house looks standard for a house in this neck of the woods, or neighborhood? It's a one-story place, but it looks pretty spacious. Definitely a family home. Family house. Walk up the stone step path to the front door and I ring the doorbell. The grocery bag wrapped around my fingers is starting to chafe a bit. Okay, good. You brought stuff. Good. Could have just come right away, but it felt bad coming over empty-handed. So I got something for the party. Good. You always bring something. Doesn't matter how small. A simple salad bowl from one of the local stores on the way over. That's fine. Doesn't seem like much, but as my mom taught me, it's courteous to come to the party with something. Yes. I'm gonna lower this music a little bit. I had a staff party once, a long time ago. One of the girls invited us all to her dorm. It was like a dorm house thing. And there was snacks, there was alcohol and stuff. I brought a huge bag of pretzels, like a family bag of pretzels, and a 6-pack of White Claw, hard seltzer, because I know everyone's gonna bring straight up beer or liquor, and I wanted to bring something different. And some of the staffers, these are all like college students. Some of them have never drank before. They think that beer and like all the hard stuff it tastes too strong. They tasted the hard seltzer that I brought and they loved it, and it eased them in. And I felt super proud about that. I felt super proud that I got stuff that people could actually drink. That was the highest point of that party for me, was, oh yeah, thank you for bringing this. This feels a lot tastier than beer. I'm like, hell yeah. Something for everybody. Actually, I realize how ill-prepared I look for an end of summer celebration. I'm in my regular outfit. With Damien mentioning a pool, everyone else must be either wearing casual clothes or swimwear. Meanwhile, here I am, looking overly formal. Not like I could have thought to bring swim trunks to school. The door swings open, and out steps Damien. Ingo? Wow, man, you're crazy early. And you've come bearing gifts. Yeah, here I am. I didn't want to come empty-handed, so I stopped by the store and got a salad. You didn't have to, dude. You do, but nah, come on. Seriously, though, you really didn't have to. Family and I are carnivores. But thanks. Still, it's like not even 10, man. Oh, you didn't give me a time. I thought everyone was already... Yeah, I kind of assumed everyone was already there. So... Nah, that's my bad. Still, since you're here already, come on in. Well, don't I feel silly. Damien still accepts the grocery bag and chucks it off to the side somewhere. Come on, everyone's out back right now. Wait, if everyone's out back right now, how am I early? He turns back, making for a sliding door on the opposite end of the house. Yo, this is a nice place. That's a really nice place. Also, Damien's family is into Raptor Jesus. Following after, I barely have time to take in what I think is the living room and the dining room. There's a number of toys strewn about, foam dart guns and loose game controllers. Damien opens the glass door and gives me a small push out of the house. Yo, that's a nice patio. Hey, yo. Hey, everyone. We got a guest already. Stepping out onto a wooden deck, I'm surprised to see the pool and yard. To the left of me is what looks like an older, heavier set version of Damien. Well, howdy there. Oh, sir, he's like... Can't put my finger on. He's like... Yeah, he's like the Damien version of like Hank Hill or like Flanders or like cartoon dad. Hello, sir. I'm Inko. He shifts the barbecue tongs from his right hand to his left so that he could shake my hand. Randy Payne. You can just call me Randy, though. I hide the grimace as we shake hands, feeling what I'm guessing is a very sticky marinade now clinging to my palm. Didn't think someone would come this early. I just finished getting the good stuff all sauced up. As soon as he lets go, he focuses back on the piles of different meats heaped up next to the grill. Meanwhile, I grab by some nearby napkins to wipe the sauce from my hand. Oh, what's on the menu? Let's see here. Got meat, and more meat, sausages, and meat. Basically, we got brisket, flanks, ribs, sirloin, tenderloin, top sirloin, bottom sirloin, rounds, and shanks. That is a lot of cow. All marinated in my special mix of wet rub and dry rub seasoning. Oh wow, that's a lot, Randy. Me, Damien, and Soph will be doing it in shifts. If you're interested, I'll let you lend a hand too if Mrs. doesn't rope you into carrying too much around. Sure, sounds fun. I've never actually grilled before. Oh, it's not too tough. You'll see. Now that I'm here, I could finally ask Damien the question that's been on my mind. Hey Damien, so I've been curious this whole time. What exactly is the celebration anyway? Oh yeah! Oh, I haven't told you yet. Oh, well, you see, when... Before Damien can properly explain, a motherly voice cuts him off. Damien, sweetie, you shouldn't keep your baby brother waiting any longer. At the mention of the younger sibling, a tiny Damien clone jumps over the deck railing and... Acid punch! Into my gut. Oh god, why? Oh, why? Finny. Look, bro, just like from the Power Raptors. I told you I could do it. I'm so sorry, Inko. Is that okay? All right. First of all, this woman looks fine. Second, is that a Mickey Mouse t-shirt? Cause that's but Dino. That's adorable. I want that shirt. I want that shirt now.
Vincent, this is why I don't want you watching those violent shows.
The younger Dino isn't listening. He has already run off to find another victim.
You alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
Was that really acid? Because it felt like it. No.
But here, you should wipe that off. Now.
Jeez. I take the towel handed to me and wipe off the plotch from my pants from where Vincent had punched.
The Dilophosaurus spit only gets more acidic after they reach puberty.
Oh. So it is acidic. Or it can be. I begin to rub away the spittle from my pants with a little more urgency. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I realized that he just punched me in the dick. And I don't want my balls to dissolve. Thankfully, he's more me than his mother. Otherwise, you need a new pair of pants. Wait, what? Like female raptors' ass are way acidic? Is that an actual thing? Holy shit! I need lore. I need the deets. Although that'd be rude. Randy laughs.
So you must be Damien's new friend from school?
Indeed I am. Damien's mom's head pops up the side of the deck with a tired smile. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I didn't know we'd have guests so soon. I would have cleaned up more. You can just call me Sophia, dear.
Speaking of school, Damien told me that you were there. Why would you be going there today of all days? Honestly, I didn't realize that today is a holiday. Usually I mark them on my calendar, but it must have flown over my head. It's no worries then. It's mainly us dinos who celebrate it. Yeah, Damien told me a bit about it, but I'm not sure I fully understand.
It's fine. It's fine. Enjoy the day off. It's cool.
In that case, I'd be more than glad to clue you in. It's called Summer's End, as today marks the last warm day of the season. After this, fall and winter starts rolling in. Okay. Alright, that's pretty, it's pretty standard, okay. Well, this will probably make me sound stupid for asking, but how come you celebrate it? Cause dinos like the summer, man. Dinos like the heat. Dinos hate the cold. If you play any video game ever, you know that lizards hate the cold. All reptiles are weak to ice. Well, to put it simply, the cold might be manageable for warm bloods, but for us reptiles, it's no bueno. Exactly. So, we spend the last day soaking in the sun and enjoying the warm weather before it starts getting chilly. Yeah, that makes sense. Next thing you know, everyone will be wearing extra layers and putting up the heat lamps. Though it apparently used to be Ice Age levels of frigid back in my granddad's age, so I guess we can consider ourselves lucky. Ha ha ha, because of the climate change. Otherwise, we'd be nothing but a couple of popsicles with our tails for sticks. The patriarch lets out a laugh that's as infectious as his son's. Wipes a tear from his eye as he goes back to flipping the meat on the grill. Anywho, we're gonna start cooking up the food, so make yourself comfortable. Thank you, sir. I'm Randy. While Damien's dad attends to the grill, I move to the banister overlooking the pool. It's filled with a couple of aquatic toys and air-filled floaties. Man, I wish my place had a pool. Well, I do have extra jeans at home. Ruining one pair won't be a huge issue. Why don't you ask Damien to like borrow one of his shorts? Nah, on second thought, it'd be really annoying to deal off trying and going, yeah, no, you don't want to do that. Because you're gonna have to walk home or take the metro home and your pants are gonna be all squidgy the whole time. Right? It's like having wet socks, but like a million times worse. Because it's the whole pants. Yeah, you don't want to do that. I wonder how deep. Oh, hey! Hey, girl. Whoosh. The hell are you doing here? I was invited. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh, I like this pose. Like, come at me, bro. Focus on her face, not the other thing. Focus on her face, not the other thing. Focus on her face, not the other thing. What the heck are you doing here? I live here, moron. We're brothers. Oh, right. Yeah. Crap. Yeah. Damien told me on the way. Yeah. I mean, Damien told me, or it was implied way back. Don't focus on the other thing. Anyways. No, really, why are you here? Well, nobody was at school when I got there, so... Huh? Yeah, check the doors and everything. It was crazy. They announced the holiday yesterday in homeroom. Didn't you hear it? That's what Liz said over in the PA yesterday? I thought that was the school's anthem or something. Oh, 'cause she's like sings it. Huh. No wonder everyone was staring as I saluted. I must have not been paying attention. I'm an idiot. I'm a huge idiot. Don't worry about it. But yeah. Asked Damien what was up. He said that there was some event going on. He invited me. Olivia sinks a bit into the water. Actually. Stupid question, but... Are you... okay, really okay to swim? She's a gator, man. She's a gator. Come on. Yeah, there's that glare again. Come on, man. Of course. Why wouldn't I be? Well, you know... Thankfully she gets what I'm saying. Sorry? Yeah, you should be, yeah. She simply rolls her eyes. I'm a gator. I'm not gonna even read this. I'm just gonna be like, I'm a freaking gator, dude. Kinda wish I knew all about this earlier. I'd have brought my trunks. I would swim with you. Ew, no. No, I'm not sharing my pool with you. Huh? What? Why not? Instead of answering me verbally, Olivia's tail whips up some water at me like a large wave. Yeah, of course, yeah. So Now that this is happening, it reminds me of I've been seeing some memes where Inko, if you put Johnny Bravo's hair on Inko, it's just Johnny Bravo. He's just Johnny Bravo without the hair. He's trying to look cool and suave, and he's trying to be like pals with the girl, and he's just coming off as a big doofus, and it's like it's just him. It's just Johnny. It's so funny. Yo, Inko, come check this out. Olivia takes the opportunity to slink back into the water because she's a gator. I think she's doing a weird version of the dead man's float. No, she's a fucking gator, dude. Well, whatever. Hey, what's Damien yelling about? Yeah, Damien, what's up? Well, first, my little bro has something to say to you.
Sorry for giving you an acid punch, Inky.
Looks like he taught his younger sibling about my nickname too. Cool. It's alright, Vincent? Vinny? I caught?
Vinny!
Vinny extends his hand for a handshake, though it's obscured by his sleeves. And secondly, we need a few chairs out here. We got some folding ones, but also some from the kitchen. Okay, got it. They're cheap wood. Not real heavy at all. After the chairs, we could do the table together. Mom'd be pissed if we got that dropped. Why? Expensive? It's the only one we got. Gotcha. And after everything's set, we can play something fun. 'Kay, little man? Vincent grins and bolts back toward the house. Damien chuckles, and we both follow after the kid. Don't focus on the other thing. Ugh. The table drops the few inches we were able to lift. We were able to lift it with a hard crash back onto the tile. I'd be worried about the cracks, but the floor is already pretty showered around here from the years. This table might actually be their gold storage, and it's just painted to look like wood. That's the only explanation. We catch our breaths and give our strained muscles a moment to relax.
Why can't Olivia help us? She's super strong.
Olivia's enjoying herself in the pool, bro. We don't want to ruin her time.
Her chair thing has wheels. We can use that.
No, don't use that. Dame, are you considering it, Damien? Damien, dude. I think it might be a bit small.
Aw, no fair. She's gonna go to her room soon. Why can't she help?
Hey, come on. Not in front of the guests, yeah?
It's true, though.
Hey, you don't know that. Come on. The Damien mini-me pouts. I think I got a better grip on the table now. Let's try one more time. Okay, I'm ready. 1, 2... Wait. Huh?
What's up?
Oh! Mom must have been talking about the plastic table in the garage, not the dining room table. Are you freaking serious, dude? Yo, look at that table in the back. He's referring to that one. That table is like 300 pounds. Or more. Dude, right, for real.
You're right.
What the fuck? Hey, guess we gotta haul this thing back to the dining room, fellas. Bro. Oh, yeah, I like that. Bro. Great. Bro. After getting the suspiciously heavy table back inside, Damien and I carried the much lighter plastic one out the door. As I catch, and they have to. So they have to get to the deck door, right? They would have to turn it and fit it through the door on the way out, which is a whole thing of its own. Like, bro. Meanwhile, they can just go out through the garage door. As I catch my breath, I notice the younger dinosaur is gone. Maybe he ran off to do something else. Either way, I guess now is the time to ask. Hey, Damien.
Yeah?
So, what was that about Olivia going to her room?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah,
An awkward silence fills the air for a few moments.
Well, it's just... she doesn't really stick around for family events like this, is all. Regular introvert stuff, you know? It's no big deal.
Your parents are okay with that?
Well, why wouldn't they be? She's her own person.
I mean, families try to encourage, sometimes force you to go to things that you don't want to. I would know. I'm pretty sure a lot of you would know too. Right, so.
Well, she usually makes appearances for food, though. Hey, speaking of food, you wanna go check on the grill?
Why, there's no way the food is done by now.
I know, I just like the smell. It's barbecue, dude. You just wanna go smell the barbecue?
Oh, alright then. Smelling the barbecue is like... That's the experience. That's like half of it.
Sweet, let's go.
Pardon me one moment as I blow my nose, because I am still fairly sick. Excuse me. And that was me blowing my nose. You couldn't hear it though. Anyways. As we make our way over to where Damien's dad is manning the grill, I catch a whiff of the spices and marinades applied to all the meat. Sophia's accompanying him, helping to place the meat on the grill.
How's it coming along, Pops? You making any how I like 'em?
You know it, son. Have a look for yourselves. He steps aside and lets us gaze the variety of barbecue set over the flames. The smell of it cooking and the symphonic sizzling sound has my mouth watering in seconds. Good, right?
I'll say.
Randy uses a pair of tongs to grab a piece of steak that looks halfway cooked. The secret is that you gotta let these babies have some time getting seared on each side. That way it really hones in on the flip. Splat. You dropped it. Oh, whoops. Did you actually just grab the piece of meat and just showed it to us and be like, check out this sear, bitch? There's a pout of silence between everyone as we all stare down at the piece of meat on the floor. On the grass, no less. It's not too ruined. Hey! Olivia, you want it? A pair of eyes appear over the edge of the pool. You can only see part of the snoot and a very long-range glare over it that I don't know what her emotion is, but all I can say is soon. Soon is the emotion she's going for. Sure, toss it in. Wait, what's the? Bruh? Randy proceeds to chuck the steaks right into the water as one would do with two chum to attract fish. And sploosh. Jeez. Anywho, since you're our first guest, Inko, you get the honor of getting choice picks. Which one do you want? Okay. So what concerns me the most is when they describe the steaks as half cooked, it makes me think that they seared the hell out of the steak on the outside. It has a really nice sear, but the inside is totally undercooked or raw. But they're able to eat it because they're dinosaurs. What if it's inedible for me? What if I can't be able to eat it? That's the fear that I have. It's like, what if I can't eat this dino food? Oh, I don't want to impose the thinnest meat. Choose the thinnest meat. You don't know how cooked this thing is. They probably leave the raw insides intentional for them. Oh, I don't want to impose or anything. Nonsense. Besides, better to get in on your picks now before the other guests arrive later.
Hey, think of it as payback for all the soda and chips you've been getting us. Come again? I'm sorry.
Oops. There Damien goes once again, not shutting the hell up. Good job. Well, a burger's more convenient, I guess. I don't get to attend a family barbecue every day, so...
Excellent choice, Inko. Want it rare, medium rare, or well done?
Well done that shit.
Hey, Inko,
Don't go for the rare, go for the well done. Normally I would get it medium well, but for these dinos, I don't know.
Damien licks his lips as he says that. Get it rare.
Rare? What the hell? Oh, carnivores. Because carnivores, exactly. Because they're dinosaurs and they just eat it. They can just eat it raw if they wanted to. Which makes that extra suspicious. I'm pretty sure a raw burger would kill me. Good choice. Good. I'll take my burger well done. Cook that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll want ketchup with it too, huh?
Yeah, why not? Damien's like, humans. Ugh, humans with your cooked meat and your ketchup. Oh, come on, Damien. One well done bird coming right up. Yeah, not gonna take any chances. Good. I'm glad that I'm like thinking of these things as I go, because I'm like, okay, if I live in a dino world, I think I would have a chance. I would at least be precautious of these things.
Just saying, you're missing out, amigo.
I'm pretty sure your mother was just messing with him. We'd never serve that sort of thing to a guest. There's no way we could afford the suit. Like the funeral suit? Mr. Randy lets out a hearty guffaw as he lifts the burgers on the grill. It's alright, son. Though it may not look like it, Volcadera has its share of humans. From what I know, you guys can eat about anything, right? Raw meat aside, I was gonna say as long as it's cooked. I mean, yeah, I guess. Must be nice to be able to just grab whatever's on sale at the market. Meat prices these days are getting pretty crazy. I've seen some of that synthetic meat around. Oh, I've seen some of that synthetic meat around. That might be cheaper. Why not try it out? Because it's not real. It's not real meat. These dinos need real raw meat. Yeah. 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 It's not real meat, man. They're like, get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. Get out. Get. The grill hates me too. Sorry. I'm sorry. Well, there's one taboo I stumbled into head first. Good job. Noted. I better change the subject before things get any more awkward, and I end up dying anyway. So, hey, Damien! I've been curious this whole time. What exactly is the summer end celebration, anyway? Oh, didn't my dad tell you earlier? It's the last warm day of the year, or whatever. Yeah, I get that part, but why a holiday? Why is it a holiday? Oh, that. Actually, I don't really remember either. Guess should have been paying more attention at school. It's a bit more concerning that he doesn't know this much about his own culture he's currently celebrating. I mean, it's fine. Hey, it's a day off of school. There. Actually, it probably doesn't even need a reason. Why would you? It's just the last warm day of the year. Any excuse for go-togethers is fine in my book. Yeah, it's just a day off. Just take it. The kid flumps down hard on the grass in the way only children can without shattering something. Ah, and we don't gotta go to school. It's nice and warm, and we get to eat real food, real good. Get to eat real good. I think those Mayans had the right idea. Finny. Hell yeah, Mayans. Mayans? Eat Mayans, yeah. Hey, Inko, are you a The hell? What the hell was that? Alright, it's about ready. Did you just ask me if I was a virgin? The hell? It's about time the guests showed up too, isn't it?
Oh, they'll be here any minute. Oh, Olivia.
Across the yard, Olivia contentedly drifted to the middle of the pool. Though a look came across her face upon hearing Damien's mom, and she began paddling towards the raised deck.
Are you going in so soon?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to wait until the others get here?
Yeah. Wait till the food's ready so we can all eat together. I'd rather not. I just have a lot of art stuff I have to do. Sorry.
Damien's little brother steps out from the small deck. But you said we'd play sometime today.
She tried. I just noticed Vinny's t-shirt is like just some really cool furry logo, and I dig that. Looks like a sports team, like a fake furry sports team, and I'm super into that. She tries to back her uncertain tone up with a shaky smile.
Maybe later, Vinny. Have fun?
She lifts herself from the pool and kneels atop her chair. I'm confused on how her legs work, but my best guess is that perhaps they only do above the knees. Or maybe that she's a freaking gator, man. Turning about. Her hands carefully set her feet down on the chair's footrests. Fully settled into the chair, Olivia rolls herself into the sliding back door of the house.
Think the table's just about set. Now we really are just waiting on the others. Damien, has your friend texted you at all?
Yeah, Liz said she'd be here about now.
Oh, it's Liz. Nice.
She's bringing her uncle too. Oh snap, that's nice. I'll bust out the brewskis then. Can I have one? Can I have a brewski? In fact, Damien shields his eyes and looks upward towards me. I turn too, but at this angle I can't see anything. Yeah, they're in the front yard. I'll go get. Wow, Damien's like super tall. If we're doing that metric, if he can see stuff but I can't, he's like super tall. He's like 7 feet tall. Damien rushes through the back door into the house. A moment later, he emerges again as if to show off the new guests.
Come on, don't make it weird. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Liz.
Oh, Inko, you're here.
Yeah, I got roped. You didn't get roped in. But yeah, I got roped in.
Neat. Come on, Uncle Mike, through here.
Hey now, I'm not that old.
Oh, it's you. Oh, shit.
A giant figure lumbers through the doorway. That's not what I told him to get. Goddamn chain necklace. The dollar. It's so stupid. I look so stupid. Hey, Michael. Randy, how've you been? The two pat each other's backs and give a firm handshake. Hey, Four Pigeons, what's up? Hello, Mr. Free Engagement. How's the weather up there? Okay, that made me feel bad, sorry. Because the tall people? No, don't worry about that, they're used to it. They're used to that weather. Doing good. How about yourself? What's up with the ridiculous getup? Is it Mardi Gras? No, nothing like that. I've just been trying to relate a bit more to the youth, to the younger generation recently, and it seems we're just too different these days and all. Oh, well, come on, leave that stuff to the kids. And then he sees me, and he realized that I'm responsible for that mess. Huh. Hey, Mr. Ferris? You know him? We've met. He takes the same train as me. He's been helping me out. Recommended I try this. I didn't recommend shit to you. You have no evidence that I've told you to wear that chain. Excuse me. Oh no. Liz jerks her head in my direction furiously. Oh, I'm gonna get it later. Oh man, I'm catching so many L's by accident. Oh god, really regretting the handshake now. I hope this is my punishment for the chain. I think he popped all my bones at once. Tall people are living in high height experience time. Definitely then short nor low high, but it's insignificant. You know, it's funny because like I think most tall people think like, yeah, this is normal, this is fine, and like all the average height people are like really short. It's like, nah, man. The food will be ready soon, Inko. Inko, your turn on the grill. Oh, don't worry, kid. All you gotta do is keep an eye on the meat and make sure they don't catch on fire. That's easier said than done. Damien's father leaves after I nod. The rest too, heading to where Damien, Vinny, and I had just set the chairs and table. Time for me to screw up the barbecue. Turning to the grill with a grimace, I swallow my nerves and take up the tongs. Right, nothing to worry about. Okay, nothing bad so. Hi. Fire. If you recall correctly, it was related to the rotation and diameter of the Earth. Oh, yeah. Actually, I just realized what you're saying. Yeah, actually, I think so. I think that's it. That's it as well. I think it's also because of like how fast taller people go as well, because of how long their legs are. Something like that. But hey, Liz, what's up? Oh, sorry. Hey, Liz, what are you doing here?
Oh, everyone else is just talking about Randy's cooking, and I figured I'd see what's on the menu. What do you think I'm doing? Why on earth are you getting my uncle to dress like he's going to be in a music video? Why'd you make my old weird uncle look like just like P. Diddy? He asked for help. You thought that was? I didn't ask him specifically to get that. Yes, he just didn't take it right. I told him to get a gold chain. I didn't ask him to look like Snoop. Across the yard, Vinny's jumping at the shiny object. Mr. Ferris caves and lends it to him. See, problem solved. He's not wearing the chain anymore. He doesn't care for it. He clearly doesn't care for it anyway. Ignoring Vinny, now strutting around like a gangster. Oh man. Whatever. What's actually cooking? I motion to the silver tray spread out next to the grill, and it's burning. It's a lot of meat. Actually, aren't you an herbivore, Liz? Good thing I brought that salad. I am, but I think Damien thought ahead for me. Wait, that's the salad I brought. Bruh. I know he wouldn't forget about me like that. I mean, I guess Inko doesn't mind, but still, bruh. Damien was giving me shit for bringing a salad to a carnivore party. It was just like what I was talking about. Bring something that's not going to be expected at the party, like what I did when I had a party. When I went to a party. People will thank you for it. And people will use it. Anyways, is Olivia out here? She was in the pool, decided to go inside. Liz's head is still for a moment, as if she's in thought. Apparently, it's a common thing with her? Yeah. I was hoping she'd have stuck around for once. So she does this often. Every time Damien's folks throw a party, she slips away to her room. I sometimes see her at her window. Her eyes motion me to turn and look at a particular window. Can't really see it from this angle, but
she's like 10 feet tall, so why would now be any different then? Liz shoots me a knowing look. Because it's you. What? Well,
I'd figured she was opening up a little to you.
I mean, I guess to some degree, but like not like that. Not like I have any frame of reference. At best, I can kind of talk to her, but like I can't get her to attend stuff. I can't have her make choices. Also, I'm burning the shit out of this meat. What? Wait, did you just hiss at me?
No.
Then what? Oh god! Oh god, I burned the meat. Spinning around, I could see that something has caught on fire. I grab whatever it is with tongs and fill it around, hoping the air would just put it out. No, that's just gonna make it worse. Works well enough, but it's pretty burnt. Well, that one's a lost cause. I give the piece of charcoal a careful look and yeah, it doesn't look edible in the least. I put it to the side and turn back to face Liz.
Anyways, what were you saying about Olivia opening up? I'm just gonna not pay attention to this grill anymore and just burn all the meat.
Anyways, what's Olivia up to?
Yeah, it's strange, but also good.
Reminded you of a meme, sending it to Discord? Awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Well, certainly a bit surreal after all this time. Liz lets out a sigh and shrugs. Well, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go catch up with the others. See you around.
Liz returns to the rest of the gathering, leaving me alone with the grill once again. Burnt piece of meat aside, the rest of the food is looking good. Still, not exactly the best grill master. Not like it matters too much to Damien's folk whether food's actually cooked or not. It's purely an aesthetic matter. I actually beg to differ. What I consider to be cooked food as a human, they're gonna say it's burnt. They're gonna hate me for it. That's my guess. Couple more flips and the meat is brown and sizzling, which is good enough in my book to put them along with the other finished pieces, and they're all gonna hate it. Think I'm about done with my shift. Damien's turn was next. He's just gonna be wrapping up these last few things. Doesn't take me long to spot them chatting with Liz, who enraptured with whatever guaranteed high concept discussion they're having. Hey, Damien! Damien's frill things perk a bit as he turns around to face me. Your turn on the grill. All right, you got it, hombre. He waves Liz over, takes a firm hold of the spatula. Okay, time to get some more. He suddenly pauses as his eyes fall upon the charred remains of a once juicy and savory piece of meat. That was my favorite piece. Inko, what the hell, man? You ruined my favorite piece. He picks up the piece of meat and inspects it before chomping down a bit with a single bite. Okay, I'll finish cooking the last pieces. Inky, if you'd be an awesome dude, can you start serving the others what's ready to chow on? I give Damien a nod and grab the tray of cooked meat. Oh, or was he upset that I put it to the side like as if I'm going to discard it? But it's completely good for him to eat. It's probably that. You sent the meme? Alright, let me take a look. Under memes. People call flipping burgers unskilled labor and then they give you this at a barbecue and it's just charcoal. Yep. Flipping burgers is a skill, man. It's not even a labor, it's a skill. It's just a general skill in life. Honestly. I still actually have trouble from time to time cooking like a thick steak to temperature. It's a skill, man. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Take the tray over to the eagerly waiting crowd and all the care to be expected from someone surrounded by very hungry eating saurian. Upon seeing the platter of delectable and edible flesh, stop whatever they are doing and begin to gather around the table. And then I said, well, it's 'cause you look like a student yourself, miss. Whoops. Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Me. It's finally here, Vincent. Now, remember your manners. Oh, hopefully with my salad too. Seems like everyone's having a pretty good time with their meal. They even eat the ones that I cooked, though I could see Damien's little brother making a slight face of disgust. Still winds up chomping on the meat anyway. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with how my cooking turned out. I take a seat next to Damien and Liz and prepare my meal before I dig in. Gotta go with the tried and true. Ketchup and nothing more. And then everyone's gonna look straight at me, straight at the camera. They're all gonna be mad at me. I committed what's considered food taboo. With my burger prepared, I go in for my first bite. Gotta say, Damien's dad did a great job with the patty. So, what do you think, Inko? I give a thumbs up and a smile, smile as best I can with a full mouth. The elder dinosaur gives me a toothy, sauce-stained grin in return. I can see where Damien gets that toothy grin of his. Savoring the well-cooked meat patty and buns with each bite, I slowly lose myself in the party's mood. Man, now I want a burger so bad. I recently bought halal chicken rice. And I'm mostly done with it. Now I want a burger. Though I feel more ancillary from it, seeing the adults lost in work talk while Damien and Liz are handling the excitable Vinny. Humming around a mouthful of burger, my eyes wander. The entire yard is smaller than mine, and there are tons of toys scattered in the low-cut grass. Not too many plants either, just the grass and a couple of shrubs running alongside the fence. The word quaint comes to mind. Maybe intimate. I could picture the kinds of events that happen back here. I shake my head, clearing my photographer's mind away. It's Damien's place, it's private property. I'd have to ask before I do anything camera related. I mean, I feel like they would be fine with it. Thinking about it though, I do have my camera securely stored in my backpack inside the home. Just ask them. Part of me considers grabbing it, and as I look back towards the house, I spy a certain someone at their window. Olivia leers out across the yard. She's too far away to tell exactly what she's staring at. That must be her room then. Her gaze shifts a bit. I still can't see what she's looking at you, dude. I can't tell what she's looking at, but it's in my direction. Or Damien, or he's sitting right next to me. I carefully trace where her eyes are focused. That's weird. Leaning to the side and slowly coming to the plate in my hand? Oh my fucking god, dude. That's so weird, cause you guys are just staring at each other.
checking back. She's laser focused on something. I wonder. I slowly lift the plate up and Olivia's head tilts upward with it. Oh, okay, it's the food, it's the food, it's the food. I lower it and her head tilts downward. Part of me wants to... Oh, come on, dude. Part of me wants to test this further, except that'd be a real waste of food. Just go send her some food. Be a cool guy and just take a plate of food to her room. Whatever illusion she was under is shattered with a shake of her head. I could hear Olivia's annoyed growl from here as she turns her snout up at me and returns to whatever it is she was doing. Oh, she just wants some. Why not come out? Because she doesn't want to come out to people. Because she has to talk to people. Well, I'm sure nobody would mind if I just brought a plate in and left it. Besides, my fingers are sticky from all the finger food, to the point where they actually stick to my paper. They stick to my paper plate. It's actually kind of gross, and now I remember why I avoid it normally. Ungluing my... Oh my god, you have to unglue the fingers. Oh. That's the worst feeling. Ungluing my fingers from the plate, Damien's mother notices my plight.
You can use the kitchen sink for that, Inko.
Or the pool! No, not the pool. Sticking my thoroughly marinated fingers into the pool? No. It's not good for anyone. That just seems like a future issue for whoever has to clean it up later. Thank you, ma'am. I think I'll use... Thank you, Vinny, but I think I'll use the sink. Damien's already got up for thirds, so there's plenty. Use the pool. I want it to be a choice. Use the pool, use the sink. I load up a new paper plate with a steak and whatever remains of ribs and discreetly head inside. Thankfully, the sliding door is partially open just enough so that I can use my foot to push it in the rest of the way in. Little reminder on the top left that Damien's family does worship Raptor Jesus. There's a coffee table in the living room. That's as good as of a place as any. And the kitchen's right there. I'll just rinse my hands off a bit. Making liberal use of the dish soap, I start scrubbing my hands thoroughly. While I feel the stickiness start to unstick itself, I look out to the window. Damien's parents seem to be focused on Vinny, but Damien is still shooting looks to the left. The hyperactive hybrid shoots up from his seat, disappearing from view. Wonder where he... Woo! Spush! Into the pool. Dang. Clothes still on and all. Kid was serious about washing the hands in the pool. Man, I could have gone for a dip myself. The AC in here makes a huge difference. Must be 90 degrees out today. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Especially if it's like humid. Oh. There's plenty of soda, so I'm not in danger of dehydration at least. But geez, only noticing just how warm I still am from stepping inside. I'm surprised there's no steam rising from me. Looks a little red too. Good thing I didn't bring any sunscreen. Ah, crap. It's not that bad yet. Maybe the pains have some... No, they wouldn't have some... Why would they have sunscreen? Why the hell would they have some sunscreen? They're all scaly. They're scaly, dude. No, they're reptiles. That's stupid. Why would they have any? Maybe I'll just have to deal with it. My knuckles start hurting from being wrung so much. The smell isn't gone yet, though. So exhausting. Anyway, should be clean enough to... Oh, hey! Both of us are frozen still, locked in a staring contest. Hey, girl. The steak shoved in her mouth. She stares like a deer caught in headlights. She spits the steak back on the plate on her lap and grips the insides of her sleeves. It takes me a moment to collect myself to muster up some conversation. Delivery came in. You want a soda with that? The joke goes unlaughed at. No laugh for you. I tried. May as well. Huh? Need to get to the fridge. Sorry? I step aside to give Olivia enough space. She rolls herself over to the fridge, opens it up, and rummages through. We exchange a few awkward glances, to the point that it's palpable in the air. Ah yes, that sweet stench of pure awkwardness. Awkwardness, I missed you so. So, what are you doing? Getting a soda? Kid's taking your spot in the swimming pool. That's fine. I'm gonna go crash in my room. When there's still a party going on outside? I'm busy with art stuff. She is in fact not busy with art stuff. Stuffing the soda can in her coat pocket, Olivia redirects herself and, with a flick of her tail, closes the— Oh, that's awesome! Yeah! Yeah, close the fridge with your tail! What about the party? What about it? Still going on. And, look, I've got stuff to work on. Even though it's a holiday, seems like the perfect time to get together with friends and family, and I'm not their family if you haven't noticed. And I'm not gonna be here for much longer. Oh, well, that's a new look. She's sad. Oh, she's like, the ward of the house. Not exactly blood related. Was it because of what I said? Olivia? What? There's a couple of different things dancing on top of my tongue that I wish to say. Some would be too intrusive, especially after what she just said. However, one sticks out the most, especially after she brought up working on it, and I genuinely want to see Olivia's process. Would you, mind some company? What? Seems pretty empty in the house to be by your lonesome, so maybe it'd be nice to hang out? Forward? Risky, ballsy, plus I've been wanting to see your art for a while. Especially as I recall her freshman piece that's displayed right next to the principal's office. I'll even show you some of my stuff. I have a portfolio drive in my backpack after all. I have to hold back my laugh as a silly strangled noise of surprised confusion escapes her mouth. Is that an okay then? No, it's just I don't want anyone else in my room. Then how about the living room? I motion at the well-loved couch nearby. She hums in thought for a moment. I will protect that bean. Are you really that interested? Yeah. Yes. I've been wanting to see your work ever since I found out that Cityscape piece in the gala was yours. It was awesome, man. Olivia clutches her hands together tightly. Okay, fine. If you're so interested, you can watch. She wheels herself back towards a shut door. Need to get my stuff set up first, though. Sure, I'll be here, on the couch. She's not coming back.
I kind of feel bad for missing out on the party too, but I doubt I'll ever get another chance like this.
Olivia returns with a small easel already set up with a half-finished painting. She takes a moment to shift herself from her wheelchair to the end of the couch, right next to me. She's pretty close to me. I could feel her thigh barely brush against mine, but I'll try to paint on my head. Yeah, I'm getting thigh action. No, that's weird, no. The painting looks like a bust of a nondescript dino guy. Although, with how vibrant these guys are, it could easily be a portrait of someone specific. This isn't that good. She rips off the page and crumbles it into her hands. Starting over then? Don't interrupt. She takes a deep breath. The paintbrush nears the canvas slowly and gracefully, although it's clear her nerves are getting to her. Okay. Wait. Olivia looks down for a moment before she jerks her head back up, her face gaining a reddish hue. Dude, why'd you scoot so close to me? I didn't? You're the one who sat next to me. Oh. Yeah, oh. She looks away for a moment, realizing how over the top her reaction was. Olivia does a double take at me, her brows furrowing. Back at you. What's wrong with your skin? I was born like I'm a human. What the fuck? Shut up, that's not... You know what? Yes, it is. I mean, it's red. Why is it so red? Why are you so pinky? Oh. I think I'm sunburnt, right, yeah. Yeah, see, that's a thing humans have, is burnt skin. As I look over, the red splotch on my arm, Olivia raises a hand and touches it. Ow! Why? Jeez, that really hurts? Yeah, it does. I didn't think to get sunscreen on the way over. There wouldn't happen to be any here, right? No. Olivia's like, what do you think? What do you think, man? Point taken. But, there's some of those spiky plants outside, aloe something, I think, yeah. Aloe vera, yeah, that could work. Just snap a leaf off. Mrs. Payne won't care. Probably. Yeah, I've heard something about that plant before, yeah. Alright, ask first. Just ask her first. I get up and head out the front door. Lo and behold, there were a number of those spiky plants around. I walk up to the nearest one, carefully grab a leaf in a spot with dull spikes. It bends and snaps off pretty easily. But ask her first, come on. Man, this looks about good enough to eat, but it probably tastes awful. Is it really good for curing sunburned skin? Back inside, Olivia started painting again. She gazes intently at the page. And the plate of food I had brought up in had been cleared. Olivia holds one last rib in her mouth like a cigarette and waggles it up and down between her teeth. When she sees me, she crunches the bone in two and swallows the last of it whole. I bring up the aloe leaf. This it? She nods and extends a hand to grab it. I hand her the thick leaf, and she extends a single claw. When she catches the edge of the skin, she makes quick work peeling the husk off. Oh, because claws. Claws, right, because she could do that, because she is a gator. You do that often? Not me. Sophia uses a lot to make smoothies for the family and healing salves for Vinny. They're really pretty too. Olivia blinks, coughs, and that was like the first actual coherent sentence that she made ever. That's amazing. To paint, I mean. Natural homemade healing recipe. Huh. Gonna have to ask her for that later. Could come in handy down the line. Or you can just bring sunscreen again. I move to remove my jacket so the aloe can be applied properly. But I don't want to get far before I notice Olivia's face turning a darker shade again. Ooh, saucy. Ooh. Stripping in front of the girl, huh? No. No need to remove your jacket. Just roll up your sleeves and put the jelly on your neck. She hands me now exposed aloe jelly, all the while doing her best not to lock eyes with me. Also, this romance music, this like chill, like clearly romance music. After rolling up my sleeves, I scoop out a dollop of the opaque substance. No, or actually better yet, no, don't take your jacket off. We don't have the Sprite for that. The feeling of relief hits me the moment I spread it across my neck. Man, this feels good. I start applying more to my nose, cheeks, and more importantly, the top of my head. As I do, I watch Olivia continue her painting, taking extra attention to her brushstrokes. The way she moves it down the canvas with such smoothness and gentleness shows her level of concentration. Not too rushed, but also not that overly focused on the art either. Using the last of the aloe to cover my arms, I am fully covered in the rudimentary remedy. I take a second to throw the husks away in the kitchen trash, catching a glimpse of the party outside. Everyone looks like they're having a good time out there. Except for Mrs. Sophia, who is currently trying to chase down a very soaked Finny with a towel. Back on the couch, Olivia's painting is starting to take more of a defined shape. Unlike the cityscape piece, however, it looks more organic. She continues to paint in silence, occasionally doing a quick glance at me to see if I'm still watching. Of course I am. Don't want to poke at Olivia for no reason, but this might just be my only chance to ask. Hey, Olivia? Your family, the Paynes, they seem like a lively bunch. What's that supposed to mean? Like, I knew Damien was eccentric, but I could see that he gets it from the rest of the family, from the rest of your family. First of all, the Paynes are my godparents. Yeah. Not blood related. And secondly, yeah, they are. So how long have you known them for? Olivia pauses for a moment, mid-brush stroke, but then continues. Practically my whole life. Damien and I have known each other since we were carpet crocs. His parents have known my dad since, well, forever. Since before we were even neighbors. Oh, friends of the family? Pretty much. Whole reason why I'm living with them. Her muzzle clamps shut. Forget what I said. Her words were spoken with a tone tinged bitter with something. a tone I felt very familiar with whenever my own family is brought up. Sure, hey. Sure, that you told me, you gave me more than I even expected, so hey, don't worry about it. The only sounds left now are her brushstrokes on the canvas. My focus turns back to the patch of blotchy red and pale acrylic oil slowly forming across the white expanse. Occasionally, Olivia's gray eyes would glance my way before going back to her work. Compared to the more rapid pace of time-lapse art videos that I had viewed, she was more deliberate with each of her movements. Pretty obvious, since most of those were done digitally, because you can undo those. Another thing I had not considered, she's actually painting. Still, staring at the painting in progress itself, there's something uncanny about it. It's now more formed, definitely looking like something. Cupping my chin with one hand in contemplation, I use the other to try and trace out the peachy pale and vibrant red colors. Olivia looks back to me again, and a glint of something shines through her eyes. Hold that pose now. Hey. Oh, you've been using me as reference! Ah! How long have you used me as a layman doll? Her hand fails to cover up the snort that comes from her nose, followed by a gremlin-like crackle. Consider it a price to see my process. I want a refund. This is bullshit. Nope. Looking again, it's slowly becoming an oil bust of my burnt face. Like looking in a mirror, huh? Ugh. Can't you at least get my good angle? Can you at least get my good side? Make sure you get my cool ass jacket in there. I'm not complete without my jacket. No. Turning back to my mural de Lumonia, Olivia starts adding in a blotch of cream by my head. A sigh escapes my lips. Hey, I said stay still. Why? Not even that red. Another high-pitched giggle comes out of Olivia. It's called artistic license. Well, it needs to be renewed. You are now provoked. You're now revoked. Despite being the butt of the joke, I feel myself smiling. And she's freaking laughing! Must be the new sounds from her. It's the first time I've ever seen her happy outside of Idakin's class. It's the first time I've seen her happy ever. And yeah, that laugh of hers is kind of infectious. The silence returns, though the mood feels much lighter now. I feel so stiff right now. I don't know how long I've been holding this pose now. If I had to guess from the sunlight filtering into the house, it's been at least an hour. Oh, that's not so bad. Mural de Melonia was almost done, and it was staring back at me with the most intense eyes. Olivia's attention was left on one final detail. The hand holding my chin. I'm thankful she'd finished the sunglasses first, because the reflected light from the sliding back door has been searing my retina. Olivia, hush. She turns her head and focuses entirely on the hand held by my ear. Pupils moving rapidly to try and take in every last detail. Her fingers twitch as her hand hovers over the painted hand. Her eyes are now shifting between my hand and my eyes. Her hand is now quaking, and a growing redness suffused her nose. The more she looks toward my eyes, the more her arm shakes and face brightens. Finally, she turns away from me entirely, bringing both of her arms with her and away from me and the canvas. Okay. Okay? Her cheeks puff out as she exhales her held breath. Okay. Hey, yo! She finally turns her cherry red face to the canvas and inspects the near complete portrait. I'll come back to this later. Huh. Can I... Yeah, you can drop your hand now. Finally. Ugh. I lay back on the couch, feeling my spinal cord pop in rapid succession. Oh, that's like the best feeling ever. I said your hand. Can't, I'm dead now. I attempt to stretch my arm in front of me, and because of my stiffened muscles, my forearm is pulled back towards my face. I repeat the motion several times, the movement helping to ease the muscle until finally my arm doesn't feel spring-loaded. While I was busy trying to fix my arm, Olivia was packing up the canvas. That's about it. You can join the others or whatever. She drags the canvas, easel, and acrylic tubes back to her room. Okay, bye. I wonder if she'll keep that one. She's totally gonna keep that one. And I wonder if she'll stay in her room again. She's totally gonna stay in her room again. We've been inside for a while. I don't think anyone outside has noticed we've been gone. Vinny and Damien seem to accept that Olivia would stay inside. But... wait. Oh, I've caught her a bit off guard. Oh, shit! Oh, this is a real choice. If I learned anything from Snoo Game, it's that there's very, very minimal choices in the game. There's only like 3 or 4 choices, and they're all... That actually depends on the ending. That actually changes the ending. Invite Olivia to join you back outside. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. She'll hate me if I do that. I don't think we're close enough for me to do that to her. I think I should just ask her why. Ah, but that's also bad. I completely forgot that I have this option. Just a quick save. I completely forgot I could just quick save. I'm not too familiar with visual novels. You're gonna lose your mind over a twink cat, not in a horny way. I mean, you could lose your mind over a twink cat in a horny way as well, but if it's not, that's fine. You have a good rest of your day. I love the lack of context there. Excuse me. I'm first gonna choose this one because this one's too intrusive. Like it's a miracle. It's a miracle that she even accepted drawing me here. So I'm gonna ask her, why does the family need you out there? Maybe it wouldn't hurt if you took a break and went outside just for a few minutes? What? I mean, could help you decompress. If this is you trying to get me to join a party, it isn't working. I don't mean it like that. Then what? Look, Mr. Inko. Look, Inko. Mr. and Mrs. Payne already have Damien and Vinny to handle. Meanwhile, I'm just extra weight for them to carry. Really? Is that what you think? That seems, yeah, that actually seems very harsh. And it's like I said, soon enough, I'll be out of the house and out of their hair. The most I could do for them at this point is not be in the way. And it was every argument she had. They're the kind of arguments that come from desperation and guilt, to convince herself it's for the good of everybody. But she doesn't see that pushing them away just makes it worse. They willingly have her here because they love her, and yet she tries to remove herself. Anyone would be lucky to come home to a family like this, and no amount of wealth could substitute the kind of emotional support they offer her. They're doing their best to take care of you, Olivia. Damien's always by your side. Vinny seems like a nice little brother. Both Mr. and Mrs. Payne have your best interests at heart. She's not making eye contact anymore, but she's listening intently. And I'm telling you this is super true. This is the most realist thing I'm telling you, even though I've only been in this house for an hour and a half? 2 hours, the most. This is all new stuff. She's all stuff she's known already. Wouldn't you want to reciprocate their affection? It's the least you could do. That seems like, yeah, I feel like that's very judgy. Why the hell are you telling me about my own family and friends like you know better? That is true. I only came in like 2 hours ago. Ugh. With nothing else to say, I make my way towards the sliding door. At least I tried. Wait. Huh? Oh, shit! I'll go. Really? Thought about it. And you're right. If it'll make them happy, I guess I'll try. There's a twinge of shame in her voice. But that's to be expected after an internal struggle. Holy shit, I actually convinced you. I'm glad you... Even though I actually did sound like a huge piece of shit for like 30 seconds just now, considering that I know nothing of your family and I just knew about them for only 2.5 hours, I'm actually very surprised. Glad you came around. The back door squeaks back open. Even with sunglasses, I wince at the sudden brightness. Oh man, this is getting great. Give me like a minute to process all this because that was actually a really great scene. That whole drawing scene was incredible. So yeah, hey guys, what's up? Wasn't that great? Gotta take a minute to process and eat what's left of my chicken over rice. But yeah, wasn't that an incredible scene? I was super into it. I thought because of the fight, like I thought they were gonna go into a fight, and then I was already like deadlocked into one of the okay bad endings. But I think I'm still good. I think Olivia is still super into me. This game's great. It's crazy because I'm not one for visual novels. I'm not one for visual novels. I think it's because of this stream that I kind of eased myself into visual novels type games. I think it started with Night in the Woods, where Night in the Woods was mostly just text, and like there was a game in there, but it was mostly text. And then I decided to ease in more with what I thought Volcano High was going to be a text game, but it wasn't. Not for the most part. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. All right, let's go back to it. The back door squeaks back open. Even with sunglasses, I wince at the sudden brightness. I take a step out and stretch my back, working out the last bit of stiffness from my shoulders. Olivia still waits at the threshold of the door. Oh, sorry with the mouse. Hey, come on, what are you waiting for? A curtain call? Come on. With a grin, I draw the sliding door even wider, and with a beckoning wave, attempt to usher Olivia out as if I were her personal attendant. Cut that out, don't make it. Oh, she likes me. Oh, she likes me. Hell yeah. Okay, cut that out, don't make it weird. Despite her words, her tone is more humored than annoyed with me. Relax, no one was even looking. But it looks like there's definitely no more food left. About right. As Olivia rolls down a small wooden ramp I hadn't noticed, we catch Damien on the bottom step. Olivia? At the table, heads turned toward us, looks of surprise etched on the faces of most of them. Instead of answering him verbally, Olivia's hand comes up with a nervous wave. The rest of the party resumes their prior discussions, although maybe a bit livelier than before. Hey, cool to see you out here again. Hey Damien. What are you all the way over here for? I can't stand to be by Liz's uncle when he's eating. He's got those fibrous teeth. Ugh. Like blue whales have? Yeah, ugh. Whale furries? Ugh, no. Yeah, freaks me out. Furries? Yeah. Scalies? Okay, sure. Those aquatics? Ugh. Oh, those are freaks. Ugh, can't stand them. His dentist must make a fortune. Yeah. Hey, Olivia, what are you doing back out here? Forget something? No, I just thought it'd be good to enjoy the weather while it lasts. Damien perks up with his frills undulating. No, Damien, stop that. Olivia quivers as Damien's grin grows wider and frills start moving faster. Oh, stop it. Even I'm getting unnerved by how those things move. Ooh, that would be an interesting sight. Damien. Sorry, you know these things got a mind of their own. Finally, those weird flaps still. Dude, you were just complaining about Mr. Ferris and his teeth. The hell's this going on? At least he can keep his mouth shut. Hey, I could always wear a beanie. No, you can't. Remember the last time you tried? Both Damien and Olivia share a laugh over some event they're privy to. When they finish, Damien asks the million-dollar question. So, you're going to join in, or...? She turns her head my way, and I give her a supportive thumbs up. Yeah. Damien finally stands from the step, and we all start heading for the table. Each partygoer greets us when we approach. The loudest from
Livy! Hey. You finally came to play again! The rambunctious boy hoots and hollers as he bounces in circles around her. Olivia huddles her arms and looks aside in my direction, feeling the stares from the table. I give her a reassuring thumbs up. Actually, this is perfect. Thank you, Vinny. This is something Olivia is able to give when she was so worried about just taking. I hope she goes for it. I'm a little tired, Vinny. What? No, come on, Livy. You promised we'd play today. Like old times. Please? Oh. Alright, you win. I did promise. Wanna play cannon then? Yeah, cannon! Alright then, ready? Round loaded. Fire! Just get yeeted. Oh god, that's a bad idea. I just yeeted that kid with all his clothes. Woo! Oh, there was cheering. Whew. Randy. Relax, Soph. Vinny's still young. Michael. Vinny, be careful. I'm okay, Mom. Whew. Have you gotten stronger, Olivia? No, shut up. Anyway. Can we do it again, Livy? Olivia smiles and pats his head. It's weird seeing it, but as she readies Vincent for another launch, the Gator girl has brought Toothy smile I've never thought she had. Mr. Payne. Woo! Alright, I get it. Vincent? Yeah, Dad? No more cannon today. Olivia and Vincent share even she's like disappointed. Ooh, hey. Oh no, there's a lot more things you two can do. Vincent perks up and immediately rushes off. Oh, I know. Olivia turns back to the rest of the group with an uneasy smile. Mrs. Payne steps forward, her hands held up and wavering. Olivia? Hi, Auntie. Miss Payne and her husband approach, both with nervous smiles. When she speaks, it's with a certain restraint, holding her excitement back. As though worried if it showed too much, she'll change her mind and go back in. I didn't miss much, right? I'm so glad you came out, dear. The older woman kneels in front of her and wraps her arms around Olivia. Congrats. We have done it. We, at the very least, by proxy, have hugged the Gator. Aye, it's been far too long, little Ace. Oh, little Ace. That little Ace is such a good nickname. Randy's hand ruffles her hair, while his other arm also encircles both Olivia and Sophia, while Olivia does her best to avoid his palm. I could see the tiny smile on her face. Time seemed to pick up speed after Olivia had come out. Damien and his father returned to the grill, managing to prep and cook a final serving of meaty goodness for an early dinner. I decided I could go for seconds and get a few scraps of this and that. I nearly dropped my food when I got a rough pat on the shoulder from behind. It's Mr. Payne. He looks down at me with a thankful smile. Ms. Payne and Mr. Ferris had continued their conversation until Mr. Ferris' throat ran dry, and the rest of us had to contend with a hyperactive child with an armory of foam dart guns.
Felt bad for Liz. She'd become a one-woman shooting gallery for the boy. Everyone, it's all well and done, and Liz is just there. And Olivia. And me. And Damien. But at least he looked apologetic about it. But now things are winding down. The food is officially all gone. Everyone is exhausted physically and mentally, and yet thoroughly satisfied emotionally. Don't focus on the other thing. Don't focus on the other thing. Don't focus on the other thing. Olivia pads by me, having returned to the pool to cool down and stretch out. Oh hey! Damn! I did not expect that. By the way, that's one of the lewd images, I think. I decided to enable it because I looked at them beforehand and I'm like, oh, that's not that lewd. It's fine-ish. There was just one last thing to really cap this off. Okay, everyone. Everyone cannonball into the pool. It's a photo. I hollered to everyone currently on the deck, grouped up nicely for me. Looking through the viewfinder of my propped up camera, I adjust the focus to ensure everyone is captured perfectly in the shot. Man, I like this art. I like this nice, like, sketchy art. Alright, on 3, give me your biggest smiles. 1. Wait. Olivia turns away from the camera, looking towards Damien. With a grin, Damien waves for me. Dude, you gotta be in this too. There's nods and words of agreement from everyone. Well, it's been a while since I've used this mode, so why not? Setting the time delay along with the sports mode, I'm sure with 10 rapid succession shots, at least one of them will be perfect. And I can always do some post-production on it. No, don't do that. Ensuring that the focus is still fine, I click the shutter button and keep count in mind. 30, 29, 28. By 13, I settle myself next to Damien and above Olivia. That's a nice pose, holy shit. Alright, 9, 8, 7. Ah! I feel something wrapped around my ankle and press against my back on 4. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Nice. My flash goes off 10 times as I'm pushed over by Damien and pulled into the pool by Olivia. Nice. Yay! Woo! That was a great chapter. Big excite. We did it. We proxy hugged the Gator. That's big progress. Oh, a part of me wants to keep going, but my throat's so dead. My throat is so dead. I love this so much, but every time Damien's line comes in and I gave him that like scraggly voice, that kills my throat. Everyone else is fine, but when Damien comes in, I'm like, God damn it. God damn my throat. So I'm probably gonna end this for now. I've been at it for a good almost 3.5 hours, so it's a nice place to stop for today. Whew. Yeah, let's go back to big camera. Hey guys, what's going on? Wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that a great chapter? a couple of things. I was like, I was getting tired at a certain point, and I'm like, oh god, please let me keep up. Let me just finish this chapter and like not kill my throat all the way. And I managed to get it. I managed to do it. I managed to finish it. Feel proud about that. And then the other thing was, yeah. So I expected lewd images to come in. I just didn't expect it to be one so soon. And my heart dropped when I saw the image come in. I'm like, oh god, is it bad? And it's not so bad. But yeah, Olivia likes us now, like for real, and now she's like a little outgoing now. So I can't wait to see how this will continue. I will start coming back for this week. It's the fall season, which means we're gonna do another lineup of new RPGs. This week we will start. I'm gonna start with Xenogears, and then FF12. FF12 is already. I still have to make the layout for FF12. But Xenogears is pretty much good to go. It took me a long while to set that up because I'm gonna run it through an emulator, and the emulator is like, maybe it'll work. So I'm gonna do some extra testing on that to make sure it looks good for stream. But I'm pretty much gonna try to start those RPGs this week. I'm gonna continue with more Gator. And I'm gonna try to do some extra sessions of either Hi-Fi Rush or Cult of the Lamb because I don't want to fall off those. Those are excellent games. So a lot of stuff is gonna happen soon. I'm also gonna work on. I'm actually gonna spend the rest of today uploading all the old VODs that I have of old streams. There's still a couple of Wild Arms left that I have to upload, and a couple of other things to catch up. And that's about it. Ooh, bunch of stuff could happen. All right. I'll post some things on Twitter for DragonCon because I got a bunch of photos. Not so many, but a few. And that's about it. All right. I'll see you guys for more next time. If you're new to this channel, be sure to follow it. Hit that heart button. Hit that heart button the way that I heart Olivia and the fact that she's opening up to us and she's a good pal now. All right. All right, y'all take care. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye. Take care.